what is going on. Let's see if we got some real live game footage, real audio, I should say. Give me a moment. Welcome in, Postman 1914. We're going to see
talk about rising to meet your moments.
She's all voice because she's a tiny little person, but that was beautifully done by her.
Oh, my
Congratulations.
gosh. J-Mac, I don't think you could have done any better in the shower this morning.
Hey, Matt, amazing. I mean, everybody's down here speechless. The players are clapping on the sideline. I mean, what a performance.
No, seriously. I mean, let's talk about this for a second. You're 11 years old, and you're going to go stand in front of 45,000 people here for an NFL game, and you don't even have a hiccup. You just belted out. Way to go, Renee. I always find that fascinating when young men or women get up there and do their thing at the national anthem. What a great performance. So thanks for the memory for that, that's for sure. The Bears and Browns. Storylines, they're a bunch on both sides. We're going to focus mostly on the Bears today. So let's dig in. Left tackle, a big topic, Tommy.
It is. You know, you got a guy recovering from injury, Jedrick Wills, who's a high draft choice from a major college program. And then you have a guy that's coming in here, been fighting injury in Karan Amagaji from the Ivy League. They're both talented guys. They both look the part. But it's about can they stay healthy and have repeat performances week in and week out to help the decision makers figure out who's going to play left tackle. I know Braxton Jones is not going to play, but still, you got a couple of guys fighting for the job.
One of the guys that's going to play with the Cleveland Browns is going to be Deshaun Watson. He leads the captains out for the Bears. Tyson Bagent, Daniel Hardy, and the newest Bear, Devin Bush, as we pause for station identification. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Football is officially back. We're going to open up at Soldier Field. I don't want nobody to get caught up in the final score today. Obviously, we know it's preseason.
Alex Kemp, our referee. His umpire is Brandon Ellis and Mike Carr, the down judge. The line judge, Rusty Baines. Sean Petty, the field judge. Side judge, Jim Quirk. Back judge, Scott Helverson. Julie Johnson, and a replay. Here's the coin.
You win. You want to defer? That means you get the ball. Which way you want to kick?
All right, so the Bears have won the toss.
Okay,
they will defer
won.
To the second half, and they will be kicking off left to right against these Cleveland Browns.
Tyson wasn't really sure which way they wanted to kick off. It took a second hesitancy, then pointed backwards with his thumb.
This is more of an interesting preseason game than just calling it just a preseason game. And the reason, the two quarterbacks to start things off. In fact, all the quarterbacks today. But Tyson Bagent, Tommy, beloved in that locker room, beloved by the head coach, and a player.
But if I was a receiver, of a running back, an offensive lineman, and I was fighting for playing opportunity, I would be grateful that a guy like Tyson Bagent is back there because he knows the offense and he can help be a settling kind of player on that offense early.
He works at it, he knows it, he's invested, and he wanted to be here to keep getting the coaching from Ben Johnson. Some of the comments that he made the other day, for Ben, it's a love labor for him. It's not work. He says he's on track to be the greatest coach of all time. Completely captivating in meetings. Every day is the most unbelievable meeting. It's an obsession of his.
And, I mean, how complimentary can you get about a head coach?
Can you hear me now?
Spinning off a tackle before he's brought down on the play. Great job by the Bears special teams unit down there.
Bears deferred, by the way, in case you didn't hear that.
We'll hear from many times today. Dante Manning is one of those players.
What else you can?
Yards on the return, and they'll start the
T-Miles, let me know if you can hear me. We're working on audio.
For the Cleveland Browns, right to left with
veteran Jack Sanborn. He had a hand in that play as well. So give credit to the talented veteran linebacker.
Deshaun Watson, Tommy, wearing number 4.
Hasn't
played in almost
Jack Sanborn with the tackle on special teams. Is Jack going to make the team?
They wash him down. And DeMarco Jackson there to make the tackle and a run of 2 yards, second down and 8 for Todd Monken's Cleveland Browns.
Nice job by
King and Kevin, who y'all most excited to see outside of Jordan Vandenberg?
Watson is in his career. It's going to be about throwing the ball. So when you get it in the 2nd and 8, this may be the first opportunity for throwing a pass.
Happy kickoff to the football season.
Calls the plays for Deshaun
Bears
Watson. Back to
Brown.
his left, 3 wide slot left, in tight at right end is a tight end. Safety's back, and a snap and a handoff off the right side. And it's Judkins gets to the chalk where Dylan Thieneman makes a tackle on the sidelines. And Judkins, an outstanding player, one of the top rushers among rookies last season out of Ohio State, did not finish the year.
That makes
Injury,
sense.
Picks up 6.
Yeah.
A little RPO, and that's where Deshaun Watson read that the outside zone is going to be better off.
I like we playing against their starters right now with our pseudo backup.
An opportunity for his running back to get what he could get. Made it 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2. They rush out of the huddle and quickly under center. Watson with an I formation, takes, turns, gives. Judkins off the right.
Let it stop.
The Bears stand firm, and they stop him on 3rd down and 2. That's a no gain or maybe even a smidge of a loss.
A smidge of a loss.
The Browns are going to bring out their punt crew and kick it away.
Bush is really looking fast out there, T. Miles.
Not an exciting series for Deshaun
I was worried
Watson.
about was he going to be able to look the same way without
It was a decision handoff on the 2nd down, but
without
you would think
Myles
that you
Garrett,
wanted
but
to
right
get
now,
him
bro,
involved early
camp and
in
everything
throwing
is
the ball.
proven somewhat that
So one of 3
it's really
punters on
him.
the roster.
He really learned how to
So
put
punt from
things
inside
together
his 20.
later in his career as opposed to early on with the Steelers.
Player that Ben Johnson admires. Chest high snap, high in the air kick, and it's a beauty.
Or maybe he was
Arquez
good enough
lefty.
with the Steelers,
And
but not good
Alexander
enough for next
kicks under it
contact.
as
You can understand
16-yard
that.
line runs left to the 20, and he's taken down out of bounds. But that was a lot of hang time, and he did well to even
Yeah.
get that. 51
That was
yards
Alexander,
in the air,
right?
6 yards on the return as Tyson Bagent leads the Bears offense out of the field. They will operate at 13:04 to go in the first quarter, left to right from the 22.
One thing after a special team early in the preseason,
And that's what we need a lot of this season, T. Miles. On 3rd and 2, get him off the field.
Bears are going to open up with 13 personnel.
We got Dayon Austin on the edges right now, I
I
believe.
heard Matthew Stafford in an interview recently say they didn't even have one training camp rep with 13 personnel last year as they take the snap of the shotgun. Bagent connects with Roschon Johnson on the far side of the field and picks up a few. They did not run it in training camp. They finished the year as
Roschon getting his name called
used
early.
13 personnel teams in the NFL.
Well, maybe if it's something you know you're going to use a lot during the regular season, get the other development parts of your offense out of the way in training camp. It's just philosophically thinking by a head coach that puts in the plays. That's the way he thinks.
Quincy Williams, the tackle. Page under the gun. Back to his left. Bears go 3 wide, 2 stacked right. 1 coming in motion. Alexander. He's going to be a blocker on the run up the middle. And Roschon Johnson trying to tear through a tackle. Gets a nice solid run to the 28-yard line. He'll pick up 3.
I wonder if he a guy who's going to stick with the team and if he's going to really be their 3rd running back. He's slotted as such right now.
Since Williams was drafted, just 6 passes thrown to the regular season. He is buying his time.
You know, Roschon Johnson, kind of a guy I have an asterisk by because he's a guy that has to almost reprove
Tom, I just said it, and Kevin, you're right.
Spread attack now for Bates, and he's
Is
back
Savon
to
Ahmed going to be
right,
the real 3rd running back, or will he hold on? Oh,
over the top, Alexander, and around the 40-yard line. Bates got hit after he got rid of it, so it's a 3 and out for the Bears, as the Browns did as well. Torrey Taylor will come at a punt as we get a sideline report. Our first one of the day, the Redbird Red Zone. Excuse me, that's wrong, my bad.
You ain't throw that to nobody, Tyson. I don't know who you threw that to.
Yeah, Ben
You
Johnson
throw that
has
to the
his
other team
fingers
more
all
than
over
us.
this run game. You see Maurice Alexander leading on a linebacker. You got a receiver leading on a linebacker. What innovative stuff we see.
And the punt, Torrey
Legatron.
inside his 25. He'll take and send it in the air, and it's a beauty. Backs him up inside the 20.
He did give you a nice one right there, though.
Gets a block to
But
the
you can't let the damn return happen like that.
25, turns the corner at the 3rd, and he's just tripped.
If he don't trip up,
Turn on that high
we don't let-
hang time punt for
we don't let KC do that. The rookie
Concepcion
fast
Jr.,
from
one of the
A&M.
rookie first rounders, and he is quick as a hiccup indeed.
It
That
was,
sideline
Ken.
report of J. Mack
He'll do
is
a couple
brought
good
to you by
things, and then he'll
National
show you
Bank,
that.
where relationships matter. Get old. Let's break on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Up a small business. That's why we developed our Empowerment Small Business Loan Program. We give small businesses that may not qualify under traditional lending guidelines expanded access to funds up to $5 million. Because every small business deserves the opportunity to change their community in a big way. Learn more at oldnational.com/empowerment loan. Old National Bank. Get old. All loans subject to credit approval. If the security interest is property insurance will be required. Minimum loan amount $25,000. Additional program qualifications or restrictions may apply. For full details, contact an Old National banker.
Real simple one right there for us.
We don't stop there. We do tires and service, but we don't stop there. We do tires and
the
service
Beijing
like
train
alignment shocks
coming
and struts
out
and
here.
wheels, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, and we have a price match guarantee, but we don't stop there. We also do brakes,
Beijing
but we
train
don't
out
stop
in the
there.
world.
You should, though. Stop, that is, because that's what brakes are for. Bell Tire, your one-stop shop for tires and car care. Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire.
I gotta change my poll. Like I ain't give y'all different answers.
You're in the market. The clock's ticking, and this is your moment. Jeff Joniak here.
My
And
bad.
I know how much pride
I forgot to give you the options.
that shows
I'm
up,
tripping.
works hard, and gets the job done. That's exactly what
Yeah,
you'll
you're
find at
right,
Arlington
G
Toyota.
Honda.
The same trusted people you've known for years are now backed by new ownership from the Andy Moore Auto Group, bringing even more value every day. A full lineup of new Toyotas is ready for you. Dependable when it matters
do it,
most,
man.
and
Do it.
built for Chicago roads. Step in, take the wheel, and drive home a winner today at ToyotaArlington.com.
Illinois State University and Chicago's favorite football team have a lot in common.
A long tradition.
Illinois State is Illinois' first public university.
A history of success.
Redbird graduates earn $10,000 more than the national average.
And exciting young talent.
Boy,
Our newest freshman class boasts our largest
G
honors
Honda,
class
your
ever.
senior university
There's
would
never
be.
been a better time to tune in on Sundays, and there's never
He
been
said,
a
yes,
better
he does
time to be a
impress me, though.
Redbird.
Learn more and apply for admission at illinoisstate.edu.
I ain't worried about DJ
admissions.
Moore,
When you
T.
buy a car,
Miles,
you got a
man.
lot of options.
I'm happy for DJ.
You get 4 wheels, but how many doors do you want? Do you want a trunk? Or
First and
I couldn't
10
have
for the
it,
Cleveland
man.
Browns. They go right to left from the 43-yard line after a big return by Concepcion. Snap is back.
can
to
see on the
Deshaun
Scantron.
Watson in the pocket,
That's a safe
being
answer
chased down
sometimes.
as he leaves. Penalty marker flies.
Is it a hole?
The 50-yard line. But we'll check the flag.
They got a new coach, and they need work to find out who really going to be a ultimate team. They need to work right now more than most teams, in my estimation. Chicago do. Monkey want to see what he got. Robbie, what's going on with you, my boy?
It's on Titus Howard, the right tackle. They've remake the entire offensive line. There is a battle for right guard. Tevin Jenkins getting the start for the Browns.
Former Chicago Bear in at right guard, trying to, impress enough where he can
Robbie,
have that position.
I forgot to go ahead and do that right there. Next time you hit, well, you don't got to hit refresh. It should pop up for you in your next message.
Did not play in 21, suspended in August of 22, IR in 23, 24, and 25. $250 million quarterback trying to win the job over Shedeur Sanders. We'll see later. Shotgun snap at a fake to Judkins. Stares at him. Now going to leave the pocket. Goes across the middle instead. And a big hit by Jack Sanborn.
Jack Sanborn.
Back with the Bears after a cup of coffee in Dallas. After 7 games and an injury, glad to have him back. The local kid is back in a Bear
Once
uniform.
again, not understanding why my track man ain't working. Yeah, Watson out there. Watson going to play, I think, the first half. And then
he's going to be a good football player.
Shedeur
in 19.
in the second, I believe, if I heard that right.
Goes into the slot left, out to the near side, Jerry Jeudy. Bears are blitzing. Watson throwing over the middle to Jeudy, being tracked down behind by Blackwell playing nickel there. And he puts him down near the 47-yard line of the Browns. And that is a big chunk right there to dig into that long deficit. 13 of it, so it's 3rd and a makeable 6 as Daniel Hardy enters the lineup defensively for the Bears. 3rd and 6 for the Browns. Right
3rd and 6. Daniel Hardy, can you do something for us?
Gain of 13 on that one. Jeudy out to the top of the field. And in motion to the right. The Browns go 3 wide to the right, 1 to the near side. Press coverage, safety's back deep. 3rd down and 6, snap back. Deshaun Watson with time. Goes to the near side. It's caught by Denzel.
I want to see better.
Gets a first down.
Better 3rd down. I don't know. I don't want to. That's the type of 3rd down I don't want to see throughout the rest of the season.
A big story in the Browns training camp is the performance of that receiver. Picks up 16 yards.
Yeah, Josh Blackwell, he plays outside leverage, but then he gets the receiver an opportunity
to catch the
create
ball.
a cutback lane after he makes the reception for extra yards.
Get down to J-Mac and another Old National Bank sideline report. J-Mac.
Bears backup tight end Nicole Kalanish was escorted by trainers into the locker room after that last kickoff play.
Came off the practice squad to get on special teams. Was injured in that first game, but a very good special teams player with a lot of juice. 1st and 10 of the Bear 37 for Deshaun. Handoff Judd can stop and go up the middle, and then he is hit high and low, and a really solid hit.
Good wrap up.
Former Cleveland Brown. They did not want to give up or lose Devin Bush in free agency.
At this point, Ken,
speed. He's not the tallest, but he's a
you have put together enough, I guess, Kyler Gordon seasons, if you will, to find out exactly what it is you got in him, and can you get him back to any semblance of what he used to be? Because if you do not, then why not try out the more youthful commodity and see if you can develop him into a better quarterback.
Four-man rush, clean pocket, Watson over the middle, he goes, passes caught for right out at Deshaun Jackson. Is going to put him down near the 33-yard line. A pickup of 3. DeMarco Jackson, my bad.
Right.
Deshaun makes the hit.
And then let's go with the premise that Shedeur may have actually learned something, or now Monkey may have a better hold on how to teach him, and Deshaun gonna get hurt anyway at some point.
This is going to be a big job. The tight ends in the NFL for Dylan Thiedemann, the
what
rookie,
he do?
third down and 5. From the 32-yard line, back to throw. Watson quickly over the middle. Passes. Oh, no.
He dropped it.
On Fannin over the middle, working on Cam Lewis, who would have been a first down, but it went through his wickets. And
DeMarco.
Incomplete. 4th and 5, and they're going to bring out the field goal crew.
At least Thiedemann would have been there to get close to him.
Set him free at the quarterback. He made himself real
That
thin
pressure.
at the line of scrimmage, got beyond the offensive line, and just put pressure on the quarterback.
We've been trying to see pressure from the defense. It's showing up in certain instances in different ways, and they are appearing to look somewhat more competent in run defense right now.
Away in a snap. Snap is down. Swings his leg.
D-line.
And the kick is good, and the Browns are on the board.
Yeah, he is. He Honda. Things happen. Injuries come about.
They didn't get much yardage.
You got to move the drill. I think that Xavier Woods will be one of those Al Harris finds.
You got a lot of options.
That's a cheap option to kind of stem the tide. And let's hope that you get a return on your investment
Trunk or a front?
by potentially making it to the playoffs and beyond next season or what have you. Let's hope the rehab is going well enough that he is able to be a part of the room so that he can soak up everything that he can.
Consumers Credit Union. The people in your corner. Federally insured by NCUA.
I've spent my entire career around Chicago sports, and I've learned one thing. It's that every great game day starts with proper preparation. Mine starts at
he said a high hangover.
Freshness, quality,
Robbie, until you just said that, I didn't really think about one of them actually happening, man.
All prepared fresh
Over
right in
on
store.
Tyson Bagent. Passing yards.
Grab a bag or two of El
He'll get the ball rolling at some point once the
Pete's Market, El
first stringers
and
get out.
Chicago sports form a lineup built for game day. Steinhoffel's Furniture and Mattress is proud to be a partner of the Chicago Bears and proud to support Special Spaces. This season, with each Bears third
the new
down
jackass
completion,
out?
Steinhoffel's will donate $250
Man,
to
I've been
Special Spaces to help create
50.
dream bedrooms for children
Well,
battling
we had
cancer.
a
With
sleepover
7
last night,
Chicagoland
but I need to get back to
locations,
finishing. I
Steinhoffel's
need
is
to
your
finish a
furniture
video up
and
today
mattress
so
destination,
that we can drop
offering
tonight.
the largest selection of premium brands to fit every style and budget. Shop
That's-
in store
I
and
had those
online
days,
at
Rob.
steinhoffels.com.
At Advantage Dealer Group, you get the better deal, period. Advantage.
Do we think in our next few drives will Tyson be able to command the offense and push it down the field?
The better question is,
Dodgers did come through last night, Kev.
That's why I drive an
That
Advantage
was huge,
Chevrolet.
bro.
3 locations close to you, like Advantage
I'm
Chevy
really
Ridgeview. But what
feeling
really
with
stands out
the
is
Cubs
how
is
Advantage
putting
treats
down
people.
right now,
I've
man.
experienced it. I
They
can confidently
might have made the
recommend it
right
to you.
pitching
Advantage Chevrolet
additions.
Bridgeview.
We still got other
Together,
people to
let's
get
drive.
back, so it's gonna lengthen the lineup. Like to see people like Assad being out there.
Welcome back to the Hyundai.
To, be a lone guy. I know we just signed him, but Cabrera might come back in the same capacity. One of those, if the starter look bad, go to him to stretch out the bullpen. That's going to help us out down, with shortening their innings so they can give you 100%.
Set up by a 31-yard punt return by Casey Concepcion.
Yes, 88.
To receive top of the field, Maurice Alexander on the near side. J.P. Richardson kicks sails to Alexander. He'll take it about 2 yards deep in his end zone. Comes out middle of the field, 10, 15, 20 with a gap of the 25. A little stutter step, and then he's turned away.
All right, then you got swallowed up.
Right
Have you ever been swallowed up?
And the Bears to come out with their second series, a 29-yard return.
You know, you got a rookie center out there trying to feel, earn
from
his
pseudo
wits about
Chicago?
the NFL and the different styles of play and different styles of defenses he's going to see. So it's going to be fun to watch Logan Jones here develop.
Hey,
with
sometimes
time
it's the weekend.
with Tyson
It's your weekend. I'm off for the weekend, and that don't happen all the time. So I'm happy for it.
Guard, motion Davis under center Bajan on the tape.
And I also need to pay a bit more attention out here to see what is going on the left side of this line while we're talking about things.
Yeah, they brought in a new running backs coach, Eric Studesville. Here we go on a little bit of
and Ken,
so there is
the days
competition at the running back
of
position.
us being non-politically correct.
Here's Roshan Johnson.
All right, Roshan. That's on the right side, though. That's on the right side.
Nice run.
Is the left side going to be equally as dangerous with the run this year?
Nice speed with patience.
I'm anxious to see about that, seriously, see if he can be any better.
He watched the flow of the white jerseys. As soon as he knew he had an opportunity to cut up for a couple of extra yards, he planted his foot.
I want to see Ahmed first before I say I keep Britton Brown.
Kyle Herder, a second-year player.
Yeah, Ahmed, right, Robbie.
Shotgun, Roshan to the left of Bajan. Browns have one safety deep, four-man rush, and a snap in the pocket with time. Floats it middle and complete in double coverage. Going for the middle of the field. A couple of defensive backs and linebackers back deep, intended for Roush, the rookie fifth-round tight end out of Stanford. And the Bears go 3 and out. They'll pump it.
I think that's an example of what Ben talks about, getting the ball.
You got to throw it to his hands. Wasn't it to Hayden Lord?
That ball is 1 foot in front of Roush. He's going to catch it.
Hayden Lord is
as he attempted
exactly that. He's 6'7" or so like that. 6'5", anything in that regard. You got to be able to throw the ball and get him caught up.
Single returner for the Cleveland
No way you can let that go that way.
Gage Larvidan. And here's the kick in the air. It's going to drive him again back inside.
Okay, he won't get up. Don't let him get up and do nothing.
To the 15, and then he's waylaid right there, and that'll put him down. And that is a outstanding young.
Karan got Austin Reed. Austin Reed is the guy that signed there, Robbie. And Karan is really Austin Reed. Karan really had the physical
expanded high-limit slot room at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, is now open, bringing a
capabilities, but I don't know that he can put the
the
technicalities together of it, the mental part of the game, the conditioning, and being healthy enough to work on refining his technique. So he was raw. He was a project of sort, if you will, and being a project already, it would take you, I think, like 2 years to develop. And if you almost got 100 yards already. Who else got some catches out there?
So it makes sense to
you
keep them protected with a company that has your interests at the heart of what they do.
Real quick,
Country Financial for car and home insurance is a choice.
It's not that I don't care about
families like yours
DJ.
for 100 years.
It's just that I know DJ is
right in your community.
Not here, so I can't waste a lot of time on the what ifs. And I don't think DJ is going to get no 100 yards if he's over here. He's going to be sitting on the sideline. So,
hey, Sarah.
I mean, that's just one of those things where I don't make a big deal of
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa
DJ not being on our team, because I don't think it's going to weaken us or lessen us because DJ's not here. I think it's just a player that people like that happens to be on a different team now. I don't lessen his talent, my support of him, or nothing else, but it was one of those things where we all kind of saw the writing on the wall for the offseason. Knew we didn't need him. He was more of a luxury, and he wasn't being cup of tea when it comes to route running and the way in which being one of the command offense. So he's going to be great for Josh Allen. In fact, you know, he's going to be one of the ones over in the AFC. I just know that we're going to be fine with what we got going on over here on this side. That's all I'm saying.
Welcome back to Soldier Field. Jeff Joniak, Tom Thayer, and Jason McKee on the sidelines. Glad you're with us. 3-0 Browns have the lead in the ball. Couple of series. 3 announced for Tyson Bagent of the Bears. Deshaun Watson in at quarterback for the Browns. Got a one-back set and 3 wides. Bears put Thieneman in the box as Watson takes his screens to their side and reading it beautifully and swinging it out of the ground. A terrific job defensively by the Bears. They sniffed out the screen and laid the hammer down. It's Malik Mohammed Jr., the rookie 4th-rounder, learning both the outside.
Hey, that was good play recognition right there, T. Miles. That was instinct.
Sampson, the running back. Nice job. He immediately read the orange helmets there. The offensive line gave it away.
Robbie, so I want to say, well, I'm not going to start until the week before the weekend, until the week before the season. I won't start streaming Madden, and it's really, like I said, we're about to see a lot of streams, simulated streams for the games to see if we can predict, have any predictive measurements, see some fun type stuff going on. But, you know, I play, that might be one of the things we put into the memberships, get some gaming access or wherever. We go and play some games together. I got 2K, Madden,
and his father,
the cards, you know.
Lake Park High School, and it's named the field after him. Bob.
I will miss DJ, but DJ is going to be replaced. I think
second and 11 for Deshaun Watson.
Adequately.
Back to throw, zings it right, open man.
Way to go.
Got it on the numbers at the 28-yard line before he's brought down. That is the H-back, fullback, tight end, Carson Ryan, a rookie. Pick up on the 6th completion of the day and 7 tries for Deshaun of 9 yards.
It was something that last time out, Deshaun Watson didn't even go to the sideline.
Hippolyte probably still hurt, man.
Obviously, it was
Kevin?
some type of lineup issue.
I don't recall seeing him come off the.
Ruben Hippolyte had the tackle. 3rd down and 2 now.
Oh.
5:07 to go, opening quarter. I formation, backfield behind.
He playing?
The quarterback walks it on the take and a give. Up the middle,
Up the middle.
He goes.
First down.
Should have a first down. So we get another sideline report from Jason McKee. They are brought to you by Old National Bank.
Vitamin F.A. says.
Evidence on this defense. I mean, you look at DeMarco Jackson, Ruben Hippolyte flying around. Even Jordan Vandenberg in there on that screenplay. Redirected, chased down the running back. So if Malik Muhammad didn't make that tackle, he was going to get a nice surprise from Jordan Vandenberg.
Yeah, we've enjoyed him.
Yeah, that last play they, brought DeMarco Jackson, and it's either a quick read or they're allowing to bring some pressure. He did a nice job, but almost had a tackle for loss, but his teammates came and helped and surrounded him. 4th and extremely short here.
Yeah, I don't expect too much out of Hippolyte.
It's a chancy area of the field to go for.
That's one of them picks on defense. That didn't. I don't think it's going to be a lot. They valued his athleticism. He may contribute to the team and special teams, but I don't know. I think was he a 3rd-round pick or something?
Training camp day,
4th round?
full pads. You haven't missed a day. You haven't asked for a veteran day off, and that's the type of attitude that Ben and Ryan Pauls are.
Call me the craziest guy out here. Don't know how.
Those guys around this team.
So waiting the measurement and the decision.
Man, it's not too.
Potential play call here, 3-0.
This is no ADS. Taking a little bit longer than a striker ball.
What do you think of that, by the way?
I love it.
You do.
I love it. I do. I love the fact that they can make that call instantaneously and get it right.
Bring out the change.
All right. Yeah, I'm old school, so I don't love it.
Okay.
And you get
okay.
You got to conform, Jeff. You got to come with us modern people.
Adapter.
I can dig that.
Generation Z.
Says the man with no social media, no ATM card. Probably haven't heard of. Have you heard of what's going on in the world in terms of?
Slot.
My 9-year-old
two-phase authentication or whatever it's
my
called.
9-year-old nephew.
4th and inches. Are we gonna stop him?
Chat GPT.
He was showing a play that he's drawn up, and he reminded Tom to check out the work of Alex Gibbs.
Right.
Alex Gibbs, a former great offensive line coach. 4th and 1 from the 29 of the Browns as they line up to go for it. Will they or not? Leading 3-0. Deshaun Watson dipped under center on the sneak. Is twisted and goes forward. He should have the first down to the 30 with 4:25 clock running in the opening quarter.
You know, last Tuesday in practice when Ben was going full speed, these are the type of plays that he wanted to be able to run to get some indicators or evidence of where his team was. And it was good explosion on both lines, and Deshaun Watson made the most of it.
If the Bears win today's game, Wallner Law will donate $1,000 to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Wallner Law handles the toughest car accident cases in Chicago. Call 312-8-million. Wallner Law. Win with Wallner.
That's instant.
Watson to the gun. A fresh set of downs from his 30. Bears have two safeties back. Corners tight at the top. Soft down the cushion and the nickel.
Let's see how we get this going right here.
Muhammad will handle. Concepcion.
I'll start.
Movement as he goes in motion to the right.
Before the ball was snapped, delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Delay of game. That's even better.
I know. And now you're digging a hole once again. You know,
look at the bulldozer. Judkins going to be a bulldozer out there for him.
You know, but they had to take a timeout when they had a lineup, you know, after they are already at the line of scrimmage, and now you go and have a successful 4th and 1, and you get a penalty against you for not being lined up correctly.
Hardy and Lynch
are the edges. If you did not know,
he can play inside or out.
Our actual members
Watson, sneaking into the box for the Bears.
To the channel have select access.
Looking for room he's not going to find.
To the voice chat in terms of streams. So if it's an upcoming game, you want to be a part of the commentary in, feel free to let me know.
I hear it wherever I go. Edge rusher, the defensive line. But Ben Johnson actually feels the
Robbie, you a member also.
At least a defensive tackle.
I believe both of y'all members. So.
We'll find out over the course of the year, but we got a lot of.
If you're not in the Discord, Robbie, let me know.
Up front at
I believe you are, but I could be wrong.
2nd and 15. Motion to the near side is Bond.
Anybody in the chat who's not a part of the Discord, make sure we hit the link.
25-30, splits.
Oh, he's gone.
To the 40, to midfield, left to the 40 of the Bears. Before he's finally tracked down from behind. Tackled by Xavier Woods, the safety.
Xavier.
The 10-year veteran, but he split defenders and away he went for a big run of 20. No. We'll get it in a moment.
But there you got to see the experience of Xavier Woods. He's a veteran with a lot of experience, and he knew the proper angle of pursuit to make sure that he closed the ball carrier against the sideline. Nice job by him.
Ain't no way I can go for same nothing. With same backups they can't tackle. On one play, that's the first time y'all saw them not tackle this game.
Two receivers tight
right?
to the formation of the numbers. Deshaun Watson sidesteps to the pocket on the play fake, looking, now pressured in the pocket. He's ripped
first time this whole game. Y'all saw them not tackle, and they the same D on one play. Y'all intense, man. Y'all kind of y'all tough critics. That's what I'm gonna say.
Pay attention to where the quarterback is trying to escape to, and then being able to
y'all boys
disengage
hard
from the
to
blocker
impress.
and get into the path of the quarterback. A lot of good fundamental things done there by Daniel Hardy.
They only gave up chunk yards that one play, if I recall, in this game.
The outside receiver on the near side, 2nd and 9, 31-yard line, 1:20 to go, opening quarter, 3-0 Browns.
We're gonna get some new stuff set up too. My deepest apologies for not having the sports ticker set up for the other games. I am in the process of getting a new sports ticker. We're going to do a bit of improvement to the stream before the season comes about.
Skylar Thomas is coming in the game, Jeff, at safety, number 38. This is a big guy.
Get to show guys that
evidence that he shows the coaches with the playing opportunities that he's going to get.
Almost
that the donations and
the
support to the channel, I think that we can utilize to improve. We got him.
Right, it is caught inside the 15-yard line to the 14, and that's a first down for the Cleveland Browns. KC Concepcion.
But it's our backup. Quinshawn and Simpson are their backups. I mean, they're running back. It's our backups playing their starters right now. I expect flash from them to be able to do things, but not be super sustained in the way in which they can contribute as a collective, if that makes sense. And these are our starters out here getting gashed up. Yeah. But right now, we're trying to see how good the backups do at handling first round or first string talent, because some of these guys may actually be called upon like they were last year. And last year, the backups did prove that they wasn't doing so well at the stuff y'all talking about right now. What's up, Bonds? How you feeling, man? Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Bring new people to the chat if you have not already. If you haven't, P-Miles, and you play fantasy football, bro, go to the channel tab page,
Big Ten football is back
click that link, join the Fantasy Football League.
Ryan Field with an explosive offense powered by the legendary Chip Kelly and a schedule featuring Penn State, Iowa, Illinois, and others. The Northwestern Wildcats
if you got one or two
spots
spots left,
plenty of noise in the Big Ten this season. Visit
NUSports.com/tickets
to purchase
and then Simpson. I'm not sure Simpson's first name Jerome, perhaps, but
before they're gone. Visit NUSports.com.
That's how they got that going on.
Tickets today. For over 50 years, M&M Home Remodeling has helped Chicago homeowners protect and improve their homes with expert craftsmanship, honest service, and industry-leading warranty.
One of the things I'm working on.
BBB Torch Award for business.
We're gonna have
from durable
some
roofing
answers
to
to
beautiful
questions.
siding and energy-efficient windows. M&M delivers quality you can trust with clear communication, dependable results, and peace of mind every step of the way. When it comes to your home, trust the company Chicagoland has relied on for over 50 years. Call M&M Home Remodeling today.
At Advantage Dealer Group, you get the better deal, period. Advantage. It's in the name. Good kid here. Every dealership in this town talks about having a great deal. But the better question is, who do you trust to give you one? That's why I drive an Advantage Chevrolet. 3 locations close to you, like Advantage Chevy Hodgkins. But what really stands out is how Advantage treats people. I've experienced it, and I can confidently recommend them to you. Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins. Together, let's drive.
Bears nothing through first quarter stats. Browns with 120 yards of offense. Watson 8 of 9, 102. Bears with just 14, no first down.
14 yards of offense, Tyson Bagent.
18 plays to 6.
I know it's all backups for the most part, but come on.
The Browns break the huddle with Deshaun Watson still in at quarterback to start this second quarter, trying to finish off this drive, which has reached 10 plays. He's got a one-back set with Dylan Sampson, motion to the right. Concepcion on the end around with a block on the edge from Wallace. Gets near the 5, breaks a tackle, dives for the pylon, and he is in for the touchdown. Late call by the near side.
I don't think he's in for the touchdown.
It's a touchdown for Concepcion.
But
He is a gadget
good
guy
second.
and a guy to create space. He's going to make things happen in space in a 14-yard touchdown and a 9-0 Browns lead.
I thought Dante Manning would be able to take an angle to get the running back to step, or the ball carrier to step out of bounds before he got to the end zone, but he was able to bounce off the initial tackle and get into the end zone.
He in.
Concepcion, one of 2 rookie receivers with Denzel Boston. He was the 24th pick. Boston was number 39 of the second round. Had a minor knee scope in March, but elite short area burst.
Let's
is
find
the
out who
scouting report
27
on him. He
is.
showed it right there, breaking free of a tackle hit, and it is going to be under review on the late attempt by Hippolyte to knock him out of bounds. And the ball did hit the pylon, so we'll see what they say. So far, Bears offense not clicking just yet. Couple of late throws by Bagent, didn't find the target, and Deshaun Watson shaking off the rust, looking pretty good for the Cleveland Browns. We're going to take a break as they sort this out. At the moment, 9-0 Browns on the Bears Radio Network.
In Chicago, football isn't just a game, it's a way of life. And when the Bears hit the field, there's only one drink that brings the flavor, Dr. Pepper. It's bold, it's original, it's the best 23 flavors in football. So whether you're chilling in the stadium, tailgating in the lot, or
I'm trying to find out, because right now that 27 they got is a offensive guy.
Go Bears.
And I don't believe that's true.
Compassion is more than just care. It's commitment. At UI Health, your story guides us, shapes us, and inspires us. And we're with you every step of the way. Whether it's your stroke emergency, your cancer journey, or your transplant
You're trying
victory.
to figure it out right now,
At UI Health, our care heals, our care saves, and our care triumphs. Find expert care for
in the
your
7
journey
phone
at
on
UIHealth.care.
first drive.
354 to visit the city
That's
of
crazy.
Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Get
All about Flat Creek
week
Golf Course,
out
one
of
of the
here.
finest 9-hole golf courses in the Chicagoland area. This Greg Martin design course offers something for every skill of golfer.
Yeah, Caden Davis with number 27. Let me see if somebody else with number 27.
Time today at Flat Creek Golf Course.
Maybe it's 2 of them.
Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western.
Dante Manning with number 27.
Chicagoland's most played
table games cornerback.
Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Get
You
in
saying
on the
Dante?
action with the area's only
Say Dante
double
ain't finna do
blackjack
shit?
Featuring 2 side bets. Then roll into bonus craps with the best odds and highest limits around. Enjoy Baccarat with the largest side bets and experience the most linked progressive table games. Plus, new Unity members receive $25 in free play when they sign up. Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana.
I'd be more concerned.
94, exit 6. Must be
And this is
21.
where
Gambling
I think you
problem?
get to see the
1-800-9-WIN-IT.
discrepancy between starter and backup, because it could be the reason why they backup is because they lack the ability to wrap up. It may not be their technique or their abilities in a lot of other ways. It may be that singular thing right there that kind of work that way. And through these games, you get to find out, one, do you cut somebody like that, or are they just, backup, third string?
Snap, kick is up, and Schmidt.
You say,
so 2 scoring drives for.
but Jackson Dart run he like to be physical, so he's gonna get hurt. Stay healthy. KC out there and scored the same amount of touchdowns as Matthew Golden. What I don't want to see, Bongs, is this be something that spills over to the starters. If the starters can't wrap up and they having the same issues that these guys are, then it concerns me. But it's much like I said last year, and I'm a bit more optimistic than most. But some of the playoff defense
Last night, I don't know, maybe around
and things that Kyler was a part of, JJ was a part of, even at less than optimal strength. When the majority of the starters on the field last year, it kind of looked like a better production. Even if it wasn't great, it improved enough where you could see the Rams be a mortal team, and it wasn't the weather, it was the defense. And you hope that some of those things kind of carry over, and that when you have a backup that has to be inserted into the starting lineup, that individual is able to blend in as best as possible so that he doesn't show the chink that he is in the armor, because he is the weakest link by proxy and that he's not a starter. So just help us row the boat as best as possible, I guess is what they asked for that. And you don't want to have too many secondary rowers on the boat, if that makes sense. So I think we'll be fine, and that's when I speak about the health, because if the offense plays better, then it gives you the ultimate opportunity. Look at that. Okay, Caden Davis. That's the other 27.
And that connection has been prominent all
And
throughout
if those offensive opportunities present themselves for us, and we are able to score way easier than we did last year, then the defense can play a bit more of an aggressive style of football, because they won't be losing, much like they are now. So Tyson, go out there and score the ball, and let's see if you can help our defense be able to pin it back, because when it was 0-0, they looked a bit better. Bajan, be better. Be better. Don't throw the ball to Roshan so much. Stop checking the ball down so much.
Country Financial. For over 100 years, Country has provided personalized insurance and financial services for every
I ain't
stage
finna
of
watch
life.
Beijing for a
Visit
minute. I'm gonna watch nothing but the offensive
countryfinancial.com
line.
to experience more today. First down of the day. And Caden Davis, one
And
of
see
the
how.
stories I can.
What's my man, Jedrick Will?
Roshan Johnson this game. First play of the game, they threw it to him, then they throw him that one. But that was a nice play by Davis and run after catch.
Johnson remains in the game on the left hip of Bajan and the short gun. 10 on the play clock. 14:08 to go in the second quarter. Back to throw.
Way to go, left side.
Davis juggled and the pass.
Jedrick held on pretty good, and then he gave him enough time.
Incomplete. 2 Browns in the vicinity after the big catch. Not able to hang on to that one. Davis, by the way, in his first year officially, undrafted at 22 by Denver. Northwest
Let's
Missouri
find
State.
out.
Tommy, you'll be thrilled to know, as a former USFL guy, he did play this past year with the Houston.
You try to get a rookie a hospital ball.
Played against the Houston Gamblers myself. It's important to these guys that take that route to the NFL.
John A. Walker, top of the field. Keep an eye on number 9. He's having a great camp. 3rd down and 10. Movement, and it is going to be blown dead off the left side of the Bears' offensive line by the right defensive end of the Browns side of the ball. Big number 99.
Defense number 99.
Julian Okora.
Good
I wanted a free play, but we'll take it.
Left tackle where he didn't get suckered in to move in a little bit early by the cadence by Tyson Bagent. So that discipline is very important for his battle.
6th year out of Alabama, did not play last year. Trying to get healthy. He had a very difficult knee issue, but he's worked through it to get a chance to win a job. 3rd down and 5 of the Bears.
Come on, let's do something on 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. Here comes the heat. The throw.
You ain't did it. You ain't did not a man on 3rd down yet, Tyson.
Coach Jr. defending the play. The Browns really hurt at the cornerback position right now. Michael Coates Jr. making a nice play.
Hurting, but yet they stopping us from playing because you're throwing to Maurice Alexander and Caden Davis.
To see, but I still a catch you could have come up with.
Is the long snapper.
You got to throw the ball. He can't get the ball down the field to Jade because Jade is the one you throw the ball to in that instant.
Taylor and a 50-yard try by Cairo Santos. He's had a great camp so far. Far side hash, slight angle to the left. Snap placement, kick is up by Santos to the north end zone at Soldier Field. The kick is up and is no good.
Cairo, you don't start out your first one like that. Right, Kevin.
Over now in good field position.
I'm going to take it all with a grain of salt.
Second quarter, it's
but kicking,
over the Bears.
You kicking with who you going to kick with, I think.
As a proud partner of the Chicago Bears,
I think the kicking team is the real kicking team no matter what.
All the difference, especially at home. That's why
like, do you think they want the backup kickoff team and point, so on and so forth, or are they playing with the starters when it comes to field goal unit and the rest of it?
With
at that point,
Chicagoland locations and the largest selection of premium brands to fit every style and budget, Steinhoffel's is your design destination.
Jan on the.
I think you really got to factor in what is going on when you talk about some of those things right there. Chicago, they should have did it last season, man, but you know the Bears are always late on firing coaches. So maybe in 10 years they'll finally get the nuts to go ahead and like contemplate it after 3-4 Super Bowl titles. They'll be like, you know what? We tired of all this damn winning. Ben, appoint your predecessor and show your way out. See your way out. If you have not already done so, make sure you hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button for your boy. Hype the videos. Hype the stream if you can. You get 3 hypes a week on YouTube. Make sure you press that hype button for your boy so that we can try to get more people involved in live streams, more people involved in the content, reach a wider audience, and be able to be more productive in content production and the way in which we are able to fund the channel. Like I said, we will have some particular things set up to join the membership. If you are part of the fantasy football already, check out the group messaging. I'm gonna go ahead and start tossing some questions out for everybody so we can have some detailed information. And we can fire Ben for not flushing after taking a deuce. Free Miller Moss. Anybody with me? We free Miller Moss. I got a couple new shirts I want to break out for the new season. We got some new stuff that we thankful we ain't been able to put together. Yeah, I think he's playing the whole first half, and this Shador playing the second half. They're trying to build some confidence and continuity. That makes sense? Yeah, he do. You in a battlefield life against Shador, you know? Brady, the young boy like Brady showing us some distance. And right now, our defense, these boys, the Hippolytes of the world. Let me see who these other guys are. Vandenberg, the only number I recognize at the moment. But yeah, they still got their starters out there, so they pushing us up the ball with their starters. Minus what? Unless they got a 12 or 13 personnel. I don't see Fannin right then. Whiteheart obviously is not they starting tight end. Concepcion is fast as hell, bro. That's how we gonna use Xavier. Imagine being with that. Being gonna use Xavier 13 times better. Y'all look at the other side of this game and realize some of the ways in which being gonna use Xavier Thomas. And as always, every stream, we always get a super chat goal. Go come along with a, I guess a payoff if you call it that. Hey, collectively, they are looking like last year. And ironically, we had the most injury on the starter defense. The most statistics. There you go. There you go, boys. You made one. Backups. Hey. One time, that's James Lynch I see out there. JDV. VDB, whatever his name is. Yeah, you saw it. I love what they did right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get things done, and you turn the field for yourself real quick, because they think they're gonna get some of this. Give me some of that. We want it all. Who picked it up though? T Miles. Who's the one recovered? Who recovered the fumble? And let me see who created. 59 recovered. Let's see who created. That's what I want to know. Who got through the first defense? 59 did it all. Jeremy Cromer. Jeremy Cromer or whatever. That's his name. I know Jeremy is his first name. He played for DA in Seattle, I often say. In New Orleans. Yeah, Cromer. Salute. T Miles, own it, man. T Miles, I'm gonna get you in the Discord, man, for week 1, man. You gonna pop in and let me. Hey, I had coffee right before this stream, Robbie, and obviously we need to get to all the other type of festivities, if you will. The game is moving fast, as it's been an hour, and we almost at halftime. We might put a poll up and see if we want to bring past halftime. Matter of fact, we get a poll out. Poll out. Figure it out, cause we gotta get the. I can see the goal, but I can't see the. Make sure y'all hit that Discord link if y'all did not. Join the Discord so that if you, in fact, become a member, we're going to have a members only section in the Discord. We have a sport aspect. We will have a fantasy component to go along with the rest of the things we got going on. So if you are in the fantasy football league, make sure you check those messages out so that we can keep up with all our draft information. Go ahead and make sure that all of our agreement as to if and what we are playing for is expressed, so on and so forth. Let's get all those things settled. If anybody is interested, I do have an NFL Pick'em League where weekly we pick winners of all NFL games. You choose a combined total score at the end for the Monday Night Football game. That will be known as your tiebreaker. And within that tiebreaker, one person every Tuesday will be in direct contact with me via Cash App or something else. Details to follow as Sam Roush shows you how to douse people out here. And let me get back to the game. My apologies. Get that audio for you.
Up in the backfield kind of as a fullback, and he gives the look of a left-handed sided run, and Roush is sneaking out the right side with Bajan.
I love how you say tight end large. He is,
and
large. You are large. Now second and 3.
We can't do that right there.
Bajan gives the Roshan and a big penetrating hit.
You got to get through that.
After the whistle,
Emmanuel McNeil,
Sapp and Logan Jones muscling it up a little bit. But good penetration by the Browns defense.
That's the guy I would have been satisfied with, and they got him a pick after Logan Jones.
And then the defensive line came and supported the
so I can't be mad.
Linebacker.
Let's pause for station identification. This is the Bears Radio Network. The 44 on the handoff. Roshan Johnson breaks free at the 40 for a first down in the morning to the 35. Sheds a tackle at the 30. Spins down to the 25.
Yeah,
big first
I saw him do a Rubik's Cube. He Stanford got up.
That he plowed through for the Bears running game, 19 yards.
Yeah, got to the point of attack, then took a nice bounce.
Roshan want to have some trade value, perhaps.
Saw an open lane there with only a defensive back.
That's how you do it.
His way, but was able to turn on speed a little bit.
Page into the gun, fakes to Roshan.
Alexander.
Looking to throw.
I had to refresh so we can catch up. That's all. Something froze me out. I forgot. I don't want y'all to be suffering the delays.
2 big plays in the run game for the first down and then the touchdown there. Yeah. By the way, okay, go ahead, Tom.
That's what Tyson do.
That's the definition of putting the ball into the playmaker's hands with space, make the catch, and then the
nice run, nice throw, nice score.
Third down conversion. Steinhoffels Furniture and Mattress donate $250 to Special Spaces, Illinois. Here's the extra point now by Santos.
No, Watson ain't still playing, and they pull their defense the first start.
You think? Is up, and the extra point is good. Bears on the board.
Hey, 88, if I find out they pull their defensive starters already, I'm going to crack up.
Las Vegas style gaming, just
he did. It's an intermediate route. He can hit the short and intermediates real good.
4 plays, 51 yards at a minute 31. Points off the takeaway by Chroma.
He put the ball out where his receiver can get the ball in stride. So he threw him open. I can appreciate the things he do well. He got great technical skill and everything. He just don't have the strongest arm to make all the throws, they say.
Skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training. Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green,
all the things great that he gonna need to be upper echelon, upper tier.
Contractors.org.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid.
Nice.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe. Or get up to $3,000 total savings on the Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Offers end September 8th. Call 224-661-0068 for details.
Hey guys, it's Sylvie. Summer is here, and if your AC can't keep up with the heat, now is the perfect time to upgrade.
Henry
Four
Burris.
Seasons is having their summer savings event.
Hey, you put a name out right there, Rob.
With up to $4,000 in rebates, plus same-day installation with no extra charge. They'll beat any competitor's offer by $1,000 guaranteed. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs, you know who to call.
That red rum.
Call 866-4 Seasons. The all-new expanded high-limit slot room at Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana is now open, bringing a bold new level of luxury to every spin. Experience the thrill of playing the hottest new slots like $1 Million Dragon Link, Monopoly Big Board Bucks, and House of Dragon. Plus, all new Unity members receive $25 in free play when they sign up. Visit Chicagoland's premier gaming destination today and enjoy bigger jackpots and non-stop excitement. Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana, just off of I-8094.
Upcoming season, so I appreciate all of the financial support that has come through the channel. Membership, super chats, super stickers. Even got a couple cash apps. I appreciate it. Man, don't do Justin like that, man. Leave Justin alone.
Alexander on a 25-yard catch and run throw from Bajent. And you feel the electricity coming after that takeaway. Points off takeaway.
A faded mullet. He got a tapered mullet.
Going to sail about 3 yards deep in the end zone. He'll take a
there you go. Get down.
Touchback. So a 20-yard
get
start
down.
for the Cleveland Browns.
For some
get
reason,
down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Hit it all the way into the end zone or what?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about. The
Boom,
35-yard line, my bad. Let's talk about the defense in general, because not a lot of starters out here, but a lot of players fighting for rotational spots. And
okay, we finally starting to get a couple first downs, starting to look like a team of sorts.
Prove where you can play. Prove the trust that you're earning right now. Out of the I formation for Deshaun Watson. Starter and continue to go at 9:16 there in the second quarter. Slides his fullback, slides him left. Full box of Bears coming for it, and they get behind the line of scrimmage. Nice.
That's how you do that.
Coming in there. On the Bears side of the defense was big number 90, Neville Gallimore, one of the
Neville get through. I'm happy to hear about you, Neville.
Are underrated.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Neville going to be one of those guys to help out in the run, as you see there. And he's going to get a chance to play with the starters.
He was out there at the linebacker position, but he's also playing special teams. So he's a great example to all these guys that are getting reps out here, how
flexibility
special teams play as well.
Second and 11 for Watson. He's in the gun, left to right. 8:39 to go in the first half, 10-7. Cleveland the lead. They've got the ball. Watson to throw. Lines it up. Bouncer in there.
I guess I have
looking for Casey
Robbie, but by that metric, I think tall for
that fourth throw. He was open. It stops the clock with 8:33 to go.
And by tall, I guess what do you mean by tall? Let me see. 10 years tall. 6 plus.
Space of Deshaun Watson. I think that interfered with the accuracy.
To do over there, like what play is this?
The receiver, as you said, was open, but there was still pressure that was entering his zone.
Come on, boys. I need y'all to 3rd and 11, back up or not. I need y'all to stop this.
Weapon for the Browns in training camp. Watson steps up and throws the check down.
You cannot allow anything to work for you. Thank you. Let's do something like that.
And that catch was made by Amani Marshall. But Denzel Boston's had a great camp for.
You gonna go for it?
4th down and 2, and the Bears will get the ball back out there. They force a
good
3
job.
out.
That should have been a sack for Daniel Harvey.
Should
he
have.
got a really good rush. Was coming around the corner. Then
He
you
can't
see
finish.
the effects of the little bit of moisture in this turf, where his feet slid out from underneath him.
His feet. We'll go with you, Tom. His feet did it.
Les Paul out of Oklahoma State by way of Columbus, Georgia, a rookie punter. Different size than Bajorquez, who's 6 feet tall. This guy's 6'4".
Come on, boys. Let's see what y'all can do out here. Now,
Now
Hardy played defense right there, and he played special teams. I wanted to see in on that.
Second quarter. Snap is waist high, no pressure, kick in the air. Looking forward, Alexander at the 15 with the clean grab. Makes the first man miss. Little skip, finds a little room, and then he's wiped out.
You didn't get nothing, but at least you tried, though, you know.
And downfield coverage by Cleveland. It's their long snapper, Rex Sunahara. New long snapper for them. Former UFL standout, Tommy.
Let's see who we got out here on the poll. Let's see who won the poll. Who's going to impress the most today? And let's watch.
You don't see that many tackles by a long snapper.
No, you sure don't. Not, No, you don't, but you should, because since you can't attack the head of the center, they should have an easier release to get downfield, but it's all about their athleticism.
I love that. It's
Tie between Jordan and Austin,
baby.
Okay.
But it's just like that. There's a block there by Jack Sanborn on that return.
Jack
Here's
Sanborn.
He's defensive snaps, but he's also on punt return, and I keep bringing him up because he's the example of special team hard work to make a career.
Jedrick Wills remains in at left tackle. Big number 71. With Tyson Bagent in at quarterback and Roschon Johnson. The lone back behind him. First down and 10 of their own 18-yard line. Long field for the Bears.
Who I think it's toughest for to get ready for the regular season? Offense, defense, or special teams?
Roschon Johnson twisting away from the hit in the backfield and gets something out of
the special teams improved drastically in the second half of the season last year.
Forward, but a nice twist spin in the hole.
But we're gonna find out how it look in the maybe they're working the kinks out. Who knows? They gotta get it together. And he is settled with Cairo. I mean, Cairo
being able to avoid him, but
can do a couple things.
Like that can come back to haunt you.
Let's hope he can do the right things for the rest of the season.
41-yard catch.
It should be 10-10 right now.
Outside the numbers to the right side as well. Bagent take going to spin out to the near side. Pass is caught.
Good pass.
Breaking a tackle and getting to the side.
Way to stay inbound.
And making things happen for the Bears and a first down.
Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Reliable with his hands. The Barrington product wearing Bears colors after a solid career. Bouncing around, including a Super Bowl win with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
5'9", 174. If he doesn't look
5'9", $174.
If he doesn't look big, he's not really a huge guy, but he's a difficult tackle and made the guy miss in space there.
Gets 15 for the Bears. First down for Bagent. Low snap. Pulls back, sets the throw. With time, Benedette.
Get in there. Get it in there. You can't miss that.
At the 50-yard line from Maurice Alexander. Being defended tightly on the play, but he showed him his numbers, and he was there for the taking.
Yeah, you got to make that catch 100% of the time. And Alexander will
catch
know
that.
it, and so will everybody else. However, you know, that it is difficult. This is the NFL. You are being covered, but it's a really well-placed football by Tyson Bagent.
Bagent, 5 of 11, 91 yards, and a touchdown. 2nd and 10. He's in the gun, back to his left. Slot right, 3 wides for the Bears. Browns have one safety back. Bagent to throw in the pocket tight, throws tall, but collected and put down at the 40-yard line immediately is Caden Davis. Picks up 5.
Jeff, if that was a tip football, it would have been disaster. And he did a great job of plucking that out of the air. And I know it wasn't a big gain. However, it prevented Cleveland, someone behind him, getting an interception.
Just about 6 feet tall. Ellsworth, Kansas, Butler Community College, then Division II football. Prep, receiver, defensive back, punter, track. Nickname, White Lightning. He's got a big catch today. 3rd down and 5. Bagent with time, lofts it down the right side. The route cut off for Davis, and a penalty marker has flown, and it's going to be on the Cleveland Browns for holding.
Caden Davis did a great job of selling that, too.
Holding, defense number 43. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
He was held, but he kind of showed his frustration during the process of the route, so the official knew exactly what happened.
Cornerback Nate Evans, a rookie, undrafted free agent out of Delaware, was the guilty party, and a first down for the Bears. First downs are sponsored this year by Country Financial. For over 100 years, Country has provided personalized insurance and financial services for every stage of life. Visit countryfinancial.com to experience more today. 5:46 to go in the half. I formation, 10-7. Browns over the Bears. Handoff, Roschon Johnson looking for those dirty yards. And a run to the right. He's covered up. Short or no gain on a run by Roschon Johnson. Let's talk Roschon Johnson. Injuries have settled in the last couple of years. Promising 4th-round pick in that same backfield as Bijan Robinson. Outstanding special teams player. Outstanding pass protector. And, you know, when they're going to blitz, you want him in there. Big back, what you thought?
He's got the qualities, he's got the traits, he's got everything you need to be a good running back in the NFL, but it's about making sure that you can stay on field.
Snap from center and a toss left with Wills out in front. Clears a blocker, but the Browns have more bodies than blockers and trip up Roschon Johnson. He was dealing with 3 white jerseys. And that'll bring up 3rd down and long with Roush entering the lineup and Davis entering the lineup for the Bears.
He should have stayed into that back hip of Jedrick Wills. Jedrick Wills was going to overwhelm a defensive back that was coming upfield to be the first force. If he would have bounced off his inside hip, he would have had a lot more running room than he was able to get.
8 carries, 34 yards for Roschon today. 3rd down and 8 for the Bears. Right to left from their own 47. Snap back, four-man rush. Bagent settles in on the crosser. It's caught by Alexander. Steps out of a tackle. Gets close to a first down. He stepped out of the tackle at around the 49 of the Browns. He needs just about the 45, not entirely the 45. They'll measure and see. Otherwise, it's 4th down and 1. And here comes Hunter Large. And also...
it is a first.
Okay.
They're calling it.
First down, Bears.
Large number 43. He's an interesting component to this offense because he can play a variety of positions from tight end to fullback to H-back.
Savon Ahmed, a veteran running back with the Miami Dolphins, 6th year out of Washington, enters the lineup for the Bears of the running back position. He'll take the carry, a little stutter step, gets through, and squirts for a few yards near the 40-yard line. A pickup of 5 on a first down carry for the Bears.
Kind of a neat little stutter step there, wasn't it?
A little hezzy.
Yeah.
A little hezzy, Tommy.
A little hezzy.
Just like you did it back in the day, playing tight end at Notre Dame. I want to picture it. Did you catch any passes?
No.
Did they throw to you ever?
No.
No targets?
I mean, I played tight end and short yardage goal line with the Bears and had my one opportunity, and Harbaugh refused to throw it to me.
Oh, so you went out in a pattern?
Tampa.
Oh, I want to hear more about this. 2nd and 5. Snap, play fake. Bagent quickly sets up the throw. Taps the ball, goes underneath. Got his man. And a first down for the Bears at the 32-yard line. Big hit there on a Rouse tight end. So explain the play. What were your responsibilities?
I'm tight end, short yardage, and goal line. We're playing down in Tampa. I get a chance where I'm going to sell the block to the inside. Then I'm going to go out into the end zone. There was like 3 yards separating us, and Jim would throw me the ball, and I go, Jim, it's my one time to get a touchdown. He goes, I know, but I thought you would drop the ball.
Ah, Jim, no faith.
Right in my face.
Oh, come on.
Right in my face.
Hey, he's a truth teller?
Huh?
Is he a truth teller?
No.
Okay.
I would have caught that.
First down for Roush and the Bears as the Browns show some gap blitz possibility here.
He is Kmet's replacement. That's what I said when they drafted him, Robbie.
Coming, slid away. Wills, and no, it looked like a face mask. No?
No.
I said that when they drafted him, that's the guy who they're going to pay or keep, so they don't got to pay Cole again.
Tyson Bagent.
Darn. Frustrating sack right there. It was just that defensive end getting his hand on the inside of Tyson, and
no
Tyson
flag for that.
Had no opportunity to escape.
I guess he can get into his shoulder. He got into a shoulder pass, I think.
The Irish to Detroit practice squad all of 25.
He got into his pass.
Fractured a fibula and a rib in 25. So coming off injury. Timeout. We've arrived at the 2-minute warning. Right?
Yes.
Miller Lite, the official beer of your Chicago Bears. It's Miller time, Chicago, 10-7.
Well, in this instance,
on the Chicago Bears Radio Network.
We didn't see anything like that with Jedrick. I mean, with Karan. So I'm not gonna fight with you about it, Rob. Right now, when we talk about mistakes, we haven't seen one of them make one.
This cut rules, and the price. A very close
maybe the injuries took the bend away.
For a great haircut
you think?
That fits your schedule and your budget. Take it from your hair.
The injury sapped him of the bend that he needs.
Download the app today.
At Advantage Dealer Group, you get the better deal. Period. Advantage. It's in the name. What's up, it's Jay Hood. I ditched the stress and I'm driving Advantage. Toyota has a vehicle for everybody. And Advantage Toyota River Oaks, they'll help you find what fits your life, not just what's sitting on the lot. And the best part, you never feel like you're being sold. Just straight answers, fair pricing, and people who earn your trust. If it's time for a new ride,
Jedrick got beat inside.
Toyota. Let's go.
He grabbed the inside of his pass and slammed him down. They didn't give a flag to his
the hottest stretch of the summer. And if your AC has been hanging on by a thread, now's the time to
do some people thought it was a face mask. I would think a roughing would be more appropriate if we got any call, but they ain't
giving
it.
Warehouse clearance event, save up to $5,000 instantly on select heating and cooling systems already in stock. Plus, get same day
That's the comparison that right now, Karan is still having a better game
for 60 months. Skip the wait and
than the other guy. They gonna alternate quarters.
The number 4 ABC.com. ABC, consider it done.
So Jedrick, I think you're gonna lose because as far as this week goes, because
Chicagoland's oldest pizza chain since 1959.
I can't justify you playing well against the fourth stringers.
Our crispy thin crust, signature sauce,
but
100% real mozzarella.
To be fair, they gonna keep going on some of his physical talents because
carry out or
he is a former first-round pick. We don't know the plays, and I guess he's still learning more so than reacting to work on his bend. My guesstimation, if I had to guess.
Jeff and Tom and J-Mac at Soldier Field. It's brightening up. Rain early. Stayed away for kickoff. 10-7 Cleveland. Bears driving, though, at the 42-yard line of the Browns, facing a 2nd and 19 after a sack by Cleveland's Julian Okwara. And Tyson Bagent goes to work. Injured? Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 708-222-2222. Visit lernerandrowe.com for a free case review. A fumble recovered by Jamry Croma earlier today set up a Bears scoring drive. 7 second quarter first downs after none of the first quarter for the Bears.
This is a big down for the offensive line. You know, you give up a
So
sack.
now you give up a sack. What can we do?
Both teams are rested. They got new defensive ends in there, so you got to be able to come out and provide some protection when you're talking about second and significant.
Ahmed remains in at running back. Twin safeties back deep. This defense has a new coordinator. Jim Schwartz had that wide 9. Didn't show many kinds of different looks. This is going to be entirely different in that regard. Mike Rutenberg is the defensive coordinator.
You got all the traits, man.
Almost
former,
got a guy to
former
jump.
third rounder.
2nd and 19.
Some
Play
people
clock
don't like
at 10.
my
He
hoodie.
still use the hard count. He takes
Interception.
the snap. 4-man rush. Good protection. Bagent throws it over the middle. Breaking on the ball and intercepting it. The Cleveland Browns. Going for the tight end, Stephen Carlson, and it's intercepted by Cleveland's Michael Coates Jr., the rookie, out of Delaware with the interception. And the first turnover of the day for the Bears will give the Browns a 2-minute drive before halftime.
Tyson to do it.
Mark Silverman.
The arm ain't throwing it to zip it in there.
Our Toyota's national sales event is on. Visit your local Toyota dealer and discover which Toyota is right for you.
Some of the
Hurry now
limitations
before it all ends.
of a Tyson.
Toyota, let's go places.
You know, you think of Tyson changing the play during the cadence there. You saw everybody make the adjustments, and then the defensive back got a jump on the flight of the football.
Get him. There you go.
2 timeouts remaining for the Browns as Deshaun Watson taps the ball. Goes to work, but he's sacked on the play. Croma's in there, but the trip-up might be provided by James Lynch, but a penalty marker.
What's the flag?
The Bears secondary. And a
Number
injury.
24. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It's Malik Muhammad wipes out the sack and gives
defensive
a
holding on the
Muhammad,
rookie.
by the way, and Ruben Hippolyte, the second-year linebacker, lead the Bears in tackles today at 5. Injured Brown is Austin Barber.
Charge the team a timeout.
So you know everything about everybody.
No, not
they,
quite.
They drafted Spencer Fano, right? Offensive tackle.
Yep.
Then they have Logan Fano.
Yep.
Brothers?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Yes, yep. They
Hey, and Jamry is out there showing some showing an opportunity to have some impact. You know, maybe 2 or 3 sacks with a little pressure.
Yeah, the Browns' defensive front created pressure on that interception by Tyson Bagent by running an ET stunt. Defensive end went first in the B gap, and that tackle wrapped around in the C gap to get pressure and cause confusion with Jedrick Wills.
And why they got to be the bums, Robert? They get another sack.
Face, then led to interception.
You know,
secondary took that away.
What play he checked out of. You saw him make the change during the cadence. You know, did he work himself into that?
Or did he change the protection?
Right.
Look at him. If they're getting pressure.
Here's Deshaun Watson. The snap on first down. Pressure up the middle. He evades, runs right, being chased by Croma, and he's delivered out of bounds
again
by DeMarco Jackson. And so that stops the clock with 1:40 to go in the first half. And one
keep you in your name. They're going to keep you an
Barber
opportunity.
Injury took one away. That's
Definitely
first down, though.
Good pressure there to get Deshaun Watson out of the pocket and then try to have escape. But the Bears defense was pretty relentless, not giving him a real run option.
Gain of a yard. Watson remains in the game. Got it back to his right. 3 wide, slot left.
He's constantly getting pressure with Croma.
Snap back. Here comes the pressure.
The middle is constantly giving some push, and he getting around that edge.
Bears, boy, good pressure right in his face as the pressure came, and Anthony Johnson Jr. playing back.
Don't even stop taking my commentary.
Brad almost had himself one. 3rd down and 9.
You know, J-Mac was talking about the stuff that Cleveland ran. The Bears just ran the defensive line stuff.
Look how they getting at 97. Lynch, steady getting pushed up the middle. He's going to be a part of that rotation.
And to get the ball inaccurately out of the quarterback's hands.
Gallimore and Lynch, for that matter.
3rd down. The Browns need 9 with 1:35 to go.
Okay, there you go.
Get 10, snap back.
Y'all made him rush that pass. Getting up the middle again.
Incomplete, threw it behind his running back. Just not enough touch on that.
Right.
Monty Marshall had a twist back, goes off his chest plate and incomplete. It's 4th down, and now Ben Johnson will have a chance to give Tyson Bagent some 2-minute snaps.
You know, it's incredible how fragile the timing is on that football play. Just
They
because
say it happened on every play.
you're running full speed laterally towards the Cleveland sideline, it bounces off your back shoulder, and you just don't have, as great as an athlete as you are, you don't have the ability to control it.
Third punter of the day for the Browns, Nick Constantinu, born in Australia, Texas A&M, 42.8 average over 5 years. The Hork is a lefty, and so is he. Spinner up there for Alexander. Fair catch called for it about the 13 or 14-yard line. On the near side outside the numbers. 10-7, Cleveland lead over the Bears. But the Bears have the football back. Karan Amagaji will trot out to left tackle.
You know, they have a new machine now, Jeff. We always talked about how difficult it is to catch a left-footed punter, and you have to bring one in almost. Now they have a jugs machine that can put the left-footed spin on it. So you come out there, and now you can have 100 reps during the course of the week if you are facing a left-footed punter instead of bringing one in.
You've given that jugs a workout. You wanted to see what it's like, right? How'd you do?
I caught it, but my hands felt it.
First down, Bagent back to his left. Takes the snap from his own 5, dumps the screen off to the right to the 10, tripped up. Ahmed just got tripped up as he was trying to get away. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
It's too bad.
Gain of a yard, they're going to say now.
Offensive line did a nice job of selling that screen. It was almost a breakable play.
Reed, the tackle. Bagent, the take on 2nd and 9. Sidesteps to the pocket.
What up with it, Chili?
Throws short. Snared out of the air by Ahmed to the 15. Brought down near the 18, 19-yard line. Pick up for 5, and the clock is stopped with a minute 53. Bears burn one of their 3 timeouts. Oh,
Miller Moss loose.
I assume
second half Miller Moss coming
too.
out.
I was saying, oh man, the Bears have 3 timeouts right here, and Cleveland, they're trying to create a good field position.
Try to get the ball back, yeah.
Possession at the end here.
3rd down and 4 awaiting. Mark Silverman, your phone calls and thoughts coming up. And we'll see what's in store for the second half. We'll see Shedeur Sanders for sure. He was here at Soldier Field as a starter a week after, I believe, when he threw for a rookie record against Tennessee, and then the Bears just shut him down, swiping 3 times in that cold game at Soldier.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Remember, the conditions were less than perfect. Karan Amagaji back in at left tackle here. Good battle for him.
Davis against Trey Avery on the near side. Keep an eye on that. He's out to the numbers. As Tyson goes back to throw.
You see Karan back out there.
Alexander once again.
And now they got an
Alexander
opportunity.
Put down near the 30. And that should be enough for a first down for the Bears. So they continue to move the ball. Tyler Hall on the tackle. Now the Bears take a timeout. So we're nearing the end of half. Timeout. And it's the perfect time to grab a Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer, Tommy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one.
It's drinking weather.
Yeah.
Nice and humid. Hot, warm. Getting cloudy once again, though. J-Mac. Get J-Mac in here for our Old National Bank sideline report. So I thought for a minute the sun was going to peak. And have you seen anything in the air with the Air and Water show? Because they said they were delaying till noon. Nothing.
And I've been peeking, too. I want to see the Blue Angels, maybe the Thunderbirds a little bit. I haven't seen nothing.
Man,
but
you
you
wild,
scared me with that timeout. I thought you were trying to really call the timeout.
First down and 10 for the 29. Low snap to Bagent. Goes back to throw.
Hey, Caden Davis. Caden Davis going to be on this team, bro.
Caden Davis. Hey, as Bagent said, we're just a couple of Division II kids.
Caden Davis should have been. That's when we talk about other who's going to impress us. Caden Davis has been the guy who impressed us or impressed me so far.
Really nice job on the offensive line, giving Tyson plenty of time to allow the receiver to get open and perfect delivery.
You just cannot stop giving it up for the offensive line.
No, not at all. Never will. Never can.
It's where it all happens, Tommy.
Can't play the game without him, Jeff.
No, you can't. Shotgun again. Bagent with a hard count. 10 on the play clock.
Way to go, Tyson.
Again, a low snap.
I ain't never seen you run.
Get up. Steps up now against the pressure. Bagent takes off to the 45 feet. First slide to the 44-yard line, maybe the 43, depending on the mark by these officials. With 34 seconds to go, again, the clock is stopped.
I know you were a baseball player in your background. Were you a good slider?
Hey, I want to hear what they got to say about him Monday.
You know what? I got a story. You know me. I got a story.
Right now, he's showing you everything he was drafted to project into.
And I happened to be at a park throwing the ball around. And so, hey, can you guys help us out and do some base running? So I wasn't on the team, and I was a little bit older kid. So I go in hard on the second baseman. boom. He goes tumbling in the air, and that manager came.
He's trying to get him a position out there.
And he threw me out of there.
Right now he's showing that, Robbie.
Hit. Good glove, no bat, good slide.
You're a bulldog. You're a bulldog.
2nd and 3. I had apologized to the poor kid. I mean, he was tumbling in the air. 2nd and 3, 43.
He only got a 1 year deal. They might.
Company 10-7 Browns, but the Bears have the ball right before half.
Did he catch that? This dude is crazy, man.
Sideline back shoulder pass is caught.
2 miles.
Executed by the quarterback.
Peyton is doing his best rendition of John A. from last year.
Bears clock at 28 seconds, and the football at the 22-yard line of the Browns.
What if there was purposely a back shoulder throw, or it was just a good ad lib by the 2 football players?
That's the 3rd and final timeout.
Bagent now 13 of 20 for the half, 169 yards, a touchdown, and interception. And he was sacked once. Davis now with 4 catches, and is that right, Doug? Is that 4 for 88?
4 for 88.
4 for 88 for Caden Davis.
That's DJ like for you. That's DJ like for you out there, T Miles. I'm being funny, but serious at the same time.
A trait that I enjoy and want. But you talk about Burden, you talk about Adunze, you talk about Cliff Raymond, you talk about Jade Walker, you talk about Caden Davis, Scotty Miller, Xavion Thomas. J.P. Richardson was a very impactful practice squad player a year ago with speed.
Who do you cut?
Between Davis and Alexander, they've got 7 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown. Right now, they're first down and 10 to the 22-yard line on the right hash.
Do you think Cleveland regrets calling that timeout early in this series, and then they gave up the first?
Right to left, Bagent looking things over with 6 on the play clock. Takes the snap. Great protection. Bagent with time over the middle.
I'm glad he didn't catch that.
One-handed, and then takes punishment after it. That's Scotty Miller.
I'm glad he didn't catch that.
15-yard line. Too tall.
It's
Second
just
down and 10.
Another one of those plays that it may be saving grace that the offensive player, even though it was
he changing people's minds out here, perhaps.
Didn't tip it to the
he creating evidence, Robbie, as the coach said.
The chemistry is evident between Caden Davis and Tyson Bagent. 2 Division II guys. Obviously, Tyson's made his mark in the preseason, and now Davis is doing the same thing.
They break the huddle. J-Mac at the 22. Right to left. Or south to north as we look at Soldier Field. Split safeties, 4-man rush for the Browns. Tight coverage on the outside, soft down the nickel as Bagent goes to the late pressure coming, and he's wiped out. And that was a strong burst to finish the sack for Corday Sidnor. Sack of 11 yards. Now they hurry back to the line of scrimmage to try and kill this clock with no timeouts left. 20 seconds on the clock. Bagent just standing at the line of scrimmage. He's got a pair of receivers to the left, a wing left,
they can go
and
a field goal.
Tight end to the right side. Going to run this clock down to as much as Cairo Santos would try a field goal. He kills it at 3 seconds to go. Santos missing from 50 on a snap that was not on target.
He can't, but he's too slow to get rid of it.
Had a turn and place it down, and therefore it ruined that rhythm, that continuity that you always have with long snapper.
Karan is doing his job. Who got blew up the middle? I want to know.
3 seconds to go in the half.
They had 2 snappers in camp. They decided on Bo Gardner would be the guy that they were going to go with, and it takes a couple, maybe 1,000.
51-yarder better than 50-yarder. Go figure.
This will be a 51-yarder on the far side of hash.
Right down the middle.
Angle left. Snap.
But your other one.
Cairo Santos is up and good from 51 to tie it at halftime. We finished the first half on a high note, a 10-play, 53-yard, 2-minute drive in a minute and 24.
Hey, you know what, Robbie? Let me see Braxton first.
Coming up next, that'll be sponsored by Toyota.
And I won't be mad at it.
Chicago Bears Radio Network.
Today, between the 2 we talking about right now, let's say Karan might advance to the next round. Let's say like by week 3, he the backup. And between him and Braxton at that point to prove which one gonna stay, which one gonna get gone. As far as having that backwards hat.
sportspodcast.com/tickets today.
Nothing like the
But if your boy out there, like, I know this is a microcosm, but if he can continue to string these types of things together, and he really shows you that he got experience, I mean, he is put together the things he's learned. He's a third-year player. He's been on the team already, and he's finally healthy. So indeed, I dare say, while he doesn't have the experienced reps, he is, in fact, an experienced vet in terms of understanding what the Bears expect of the offensive line and how to have some sorts of continuity. Now, if he can string it together with a Tooney, like he's playing right now next to a Newman or whomever's out there, then I think it's going to be a pretty good development of a player. And earlier I had said that he might project to be a guard. Right now, he's showing you that he was drafted to be inappropriately drafted at this juncture in the game, that his talent was at left tackle, even if it doesn't realize itself to the point that we'll ever see.
Award for business ethics twice. From durable roofing to beautiful siding and energy-efficient windows, M&M delivers quality you can trust.
Somebody's going to have to learn how.
Dependable results and peace of mind every step of the way. When it comes to your home, trust the company Chicagoland has relied on for over 50 years.
I ain't got it right now.
Call M&M Home Remodeling today. Here comes the
AMAGADJIE. I don't know.
Toyota halftime show
on
the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Here's your host, Mark Silver.
Now, we can listen in. We can listen in to Sylvan and I think.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Visit your local Toyota dealer and discover which Toyota is right for you. Hurry in now before it all ends. Toyota, let's go places.
Second half, not necessarily sure who will play quarterback-wise or otherwise.
Whether it's regular season, whether
still interested to see what the next defensive line wave does.
You find us at the Dr. Pepper
or the defense in general.
Go to you for
I'm in Ganji. I'm in Ganji.
It's one of a kind, and it's
not
the
best
23 flavors in football. From kickoff to final whistle, it's a pepper thing. We are tied at half. It is 10-10 right now. I wrote down a few notes, and if you want to weigh in on anything that you liked or you didn't like, or you want to talk about grand predictions on the season, be my guest right now. Phone lines are open at 332-3776. Once again, it's 10-10. The Bears fell behind early, but they did rally. Tyson Bagent an up and down first half. I've seen him play better. The interception was not a nice one, but you see at times how he's knows the offense. He's a point guard. He distributes it around. 13 of 22, 169 yards, a touchdown and an interception. I love this, that when we see a player flash in training camp, and then you guys get to see it during the game, that this wasn't a camp mirage. And Caden Davis, the guy who's had a long road here to the National Football League, flashed once again.
Really
he made one of the best catches
we got on my route today where they call, and it's been on for the rest of the week, called the Feast of the Assumption.
Scotty Miller,
the boys nice gonna indulge me and the wife
with the touchdown. He's got 42 yards as well.
So
I really liked what
I'm thinking
Jeremy
third quarter
did. This is a kid who's been on the Bears practice squad.
Wrap this up. By the fourth quarter, we absolutely know.
Got to keep flashing, flashing. And on one play, he recorded a sack.
I guess what we came to see for today.
The fumble recovery. And
I think so far
sort of shifted a little bit here for the Bears.
Two tackles.
Roshan Johnson ran the ball pretty well here. He broke a couple of tackles. That was nice to see. The Bears went 1 for 2, kicking field goals.
We do got access right now, Robbie. That way people don't got the jet. They can stay here and get their ESPN feel.
Whether it was something with the snap or the hold, but that was something that I can't blame Santos on. So, look, it's preseason.
And he started, too, Miles. You just look at it like the backup. He had more of a rapport last year with
he also had a penalty.
This guy.
The left tackle
right now,
I thought got interesting.
It looks like.
Because I thought Jedrick Wills giving up the sack on the second to last drive was not
looks
a good
like
one. And those are
you don't have the same rapport
you're driving down,
with the second string guy.
First down. I believe it happened on first down, where he allowed the sack, And Tom Thayer alluded to maybe a mental error just before then. The Bears on the very next possession for the 2-minute drill brought Amagaji back. I don't know if that was their intention, if they had that as something they wanted to do before the game, or if that was an indictment on Wills, but they went back to Amagaji. So some things to keep your eye on here as the second half develops. 312-332-3776 for the Dr. Pepper hotline. Those are a few of my thoughts. How about yours? Let's go to Dave in Northbrook. Dave, you're on the Toyota Halftime Show. What's on your mind?
Hey, we're going to start having a halftime show, y'all. Join the Discord.
I just want to thank you guys for your work at the American Cancer Society.
Discord.
This Monday. You did great.
I appreciate it. It was great to see you.
The left tackle. The left tackle, we're going to have a real problem if you've got these two guys running out. One of these two guys. I've never thought I'd be rooting for Braxton Jones to come back. But right. I think we got a real problem. I think we got to look for a veteran to pick up at the end of preseason.
You know, I tried like heck to look at the tackles. It's tough when you're trying to follow the ball, too. And maybe you go back and film study. I'm anxious to see what Tom Thayer says. I don't know if there were any, like, blow-up play for Amagaji or how Amagaji played. But I do agree. I think Braxton Jones gives them at least some reliability. Even if the ceiling isn't the highest, and you just can't have a bad play like that, like Will's provided when you're trying to score and you're chasing points. Paul in Downers Grove. You're on the Toyota Halftime
I'm in agreement with Sylvie right there.
Absolutely amazing how the offense comes to life after the defense forces a turnover. Every time.
Yeah, and it's good to see. And that, yeah, go ahead really quick, Paul.
And they were a little slow. And Tom would have never dropped the ball unless Harbaugh didn't throw him a balloon.
That's right. That's right. There were a couple of drops here early, but I think all in all, the Bears wide receivers are good and they're deep. I think their second-team receivers could have started for this team back in 2022. Mentioned that to Danny Zetterman. All right, it is 10-10. We are at the half, and don't forget that at the end of the game, Jeff and Tom will name their player of the game. Don't miss the Benny's.
If we had to name a player of the game, player of the half, who's the player of the half right now, people?
Champagne provider of the Chicago Bears radio.
I say Caden Davis or Jeremy Cromer are your two candidates, the top candidates.
If you can't find it at Benny's, it's probably not worth drinking. We're tied at 10. Jeff and Tom back with second half action coming up next on the Bears Radio Network. The world has no shortage of information or technology. The world needs leaders. At DePaul University, their layered learning
approach everybody who continue to vote on the poll.
So you're building real world
Make sure if you're still around, Stu, and anybody, we hit that.
DePaul graduates are leading the future in
business,
healthcare, law, technology.
My man said the agency. I'm dead. Hey, Ray J take me out every time he's on social media, Kevin.
DePaul.edu/tour to learn more about open houses and campus tours. Guys, summer heat is here, and your AC is working harder than ever. Do not wait for a breakdown.
Okay.
Call my friends at Four Seasons now for a complete AC tune-up for just $89.95. I just had mine. They'll back it up with a 1-year no-breakdown guarantee.
T-Miles, you being serious? I'm going to go with that.
Free of charge, all for just $89.95. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs,
Secret
you know who to call.
Agent Man. Secret Agent Man.
I was in a wreck.
Yeah, hold on.
I was in a wreck. I needed you.
What happened?
Back and look at it a little bit. He's staying resilient. He's hanging in there, and he's fighting his tail off, which we'd expect.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Best of luck the second half.
All right, Jason McKee with head coach Ben Johnson. Offensive line.
Your feed cut out.
Parts right now, and that's the case in the preseason. We're tied at 10, and we'll be having the second half kickoff here in just a moment. Other observations, Tommy, from you as you review the first half?
it's kind of a mixed bag. You know, when Tyson Bagent.
Oh, no, I muted it. It was a
connection,
commercial,
he can
man.
safely survey
That was all.
downfield. He's making some great connections, and guys are getting the opportunity to get their hands on the ball and make, runs after the catch. Defensively, they've been aggressive at the line of scrimmage.
And now they're like, did you show us something?
Out of the defensive line on the interior and the exterior part, they're getting good pressure from the linebackers. So I think it's going to be fun to watch the guys that are going to take part in this game in the second half to see where it's going. I see Case Keenum warming up. I don't know if that means anything. However, there's still a lot of guys fighting for important playing moments here.
Yeah, always the case in the preseason.
It's wild to me. I don't have a vertical stream.
Great Clips. At Great Clips, they save your haircut details in clip notes. So every member of the highly skilled team
I just knew I said a vertical route, but I guess I didn't.
Look. Download their app today. Great Clips. It's going to be great. With Tom Thayer and Jason McKee, Jeff Joniak, and our entire crew, Doug Coletti, our statistician, Paul Zarang, our engineer, and Little Z down to the sidelines with the
3-0.
Mike.
What inning is it, Kevin?
And I believe tomorrow's your birthday.
That's why I got to get. I have my ticker up.
Not tomorrow.
The ticker gonna be ready.
October 16th.
No, it's not. It's tomorrow. Happy birthday. I know you hate it, but another trip around the sun. Why not, J-Mac? I mean, what are we getting the big fella? I don't think we've ever given him a gift.
He's got everything. He's got all the stories.
Right.
He's got all the cars. He's got the house. He's got the surfboards. What can you get a guy like Tom Thayer?
Why don't you get me an Urlacher head of hair?
Call me cheap.
Why don't you guys pitch in? Give me an
I got to.
We can actually do that. They have things called a hair unit now, where you can actually like paste the hair onto your bald head.
That's these days, fortunately, even though the quality ain't the same back in the day,
J-Mac,
affordable.
during training camp, Tom was pointing out all the offensive linemen. He goes, man,
Used to be an arm
this
and
is
a
not
leg.
fair for offensive linemen. I mean, Logan Jones does not have a full head of hair. He is a 20-something-year-old rookie.
You know why?
All the offensive linemen have nothing on the lid. What's going on?
It's the contact and the friction of the helmet rubbing against your head. That's what.
So is this a real thing?
Yeah, that's why I'm bald now. I would have an afro if I didn't play fullback, but with the constant contact and that helmet rubbing against your head, I mean, you lose hair particles, and next thing you know,
why Stacey got the rule.
George Jefferson, all the above.
Oh my God!
Caden Barnett, he's a little thin on top. Logan Jones, all of it. We get cheated.
Old linemen, they get ball foot.
At any point, when did you start losing?
Joe Thomas was spinning on top of his head.
Back my junior year in college. Became noticeable.
Some of them keep their hair.
You had some flow on the back end.
I was cheating,
but did you ever consider a hair piece? Or
That's a fair statement right there.
Browns will kick off right to
Let you
left.
address the
Bears
problem
with twin
beforehand.
returners. Welcome to the second half of preseason game number
That
one
much,
here at Soldier
can't
Field.
be mad at all at
The lineup
that.
and the line drive. Well, it's more of a squibbler. It bounces inside the 10,
You think
inside the 5.
you think Will
Scoops on the
Anderson
near
enough?
side, ahead to the 15, to the 20, and tripped out.
I ain't so sure.
As the Bears get something going on the return game from Omari Kelly out of Penn State. So in at quarterback will be Case Keenum, and the value of him, Tyson Bagent also called him the best teammate he's ever had.
Give me the
no
Hall.
disrespect to anybody else involved. He's a 38-year-old veteran. He's been around the block so many times. He has a lot to teach. Brought here after the 25 season, after spending a 24 season with Houston, 66
They
NFL
say Miller, you'll
starts.
get the fourth quarter.
His last start in 23, but he is an extra coach in the building.
Yeah, he sure is.
First down
He's
play
been around
call.
his offense.
Gonna bootleg
so
to the
easy.
near side. The pass is caught at the 25 to the 30 and taken out of bounds to the near side. The veteran Stephen Carlson with a first down catch.
Stephen had to give his number up.
You have all the offensive line.
Y'all remember Stephen Carlson was 87.
Looks like you're going to run the
Now
ball
he
straight
88.
ahead at the point of attack, and then they innocently bootleg out there for Case and the
Unless
tight
I'm
end.
mistaken, I'll check it, but I think he turns his number with
National Bank
Rouse.
sideline reported, J-Mac.
That's
Yeah,
mine.
just getting your quarterback in rhythm. Easy completion off the bootleg. Throw the ball out there in the flat to the tight end.
Okay.
Easy pitch and catch.
11 yards, snap at a toss left. Running back Ahmed finds room.
Ahmed out there
35-40
doing
out of
his
bounds.
number. He doing his
Another
1-2.
First down for the Bears. First down on top of first down on top of first down. A double-digit run, and the Bears are moving the chains as Hunter Large enters the lineup offensively for the Bears.
But another sign of improvement, because right
Come on,
there,
Hunter
you had
Large,
Karaman
Joniak.
Amagaji pulling out to his left hand.
Amagaji
He had
again.
First Force, which is a better athlete, defensive back. He was able to get his hands to him and keep his pressure in his body, pushing him backwards so the running back had a continuous lane to run.
That first down brought to you by Country Financial. One back set Ahmed with Carlson, the tight end, in motion to the left. Another tight end, right side of the line for the Bears. As Case Keenum
I'm glad you almost gave pressure, but he did just enough to hold him up so he can avoid the sack.
To the 49. Julian Okwara had him centered, done, but he slips away. Still something left in those veteran legs.
I do. Case helped him out right there, but he gave him still enough for Case to step up and be able to scramble. And John's an excellent scout, Ken. Don't do that.
Was able to fight through.
His last regular season snap came week 16 of 2023 against the Cleveland Browns. Second and 4 at the 49 of the Browns. Another play action fake. Going to go back on the screen.
Okay.
Ahmed goes up in the
okay, I may have gone, baby. We out.
40, angles middle, 35, 30.
I may have a dog out here. Hey, I know his backups, but he's showing you why he might replace. That's Roschon's replacement. And eventually, dare I say, a potential option over DeAndre Swift next year if he can play well enough.
Nice job by the left-hand side of the offensive line selling the screen, but
he has DeAndre's
getting it
heel
over
set
the
and
top
build.
of defenders coming towards him and allow him to put the ball in a catchable position.
Really one slip tackle. He just ran away from everybody. The touchdown brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, Las Vegas style gaming, just 30 minutes from Soldier Field, exit 6, right off I-80-94. Snap, placement, the extra point as the sun comes out here in Chicago. It's 17-10 Bears.
That's how y'all do it.
13:05 to go in this first part of the third quarter.
That was the screen. I didn't think we'd give very much of anything, but he made everything happen out of that one, bro.
Chicagoland's most player-friendly table games are at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Get in on the action with the area's only double-deck blackjack featuring 2 side bets. Then roll into bonus craps with the best odds and highest limits around. Enjoy Baccarat with the largest side bets and experience the most linked progressive table games. Plus, new Unity members receive $25 in free play when they sign up. Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, just off I-80-94, exit 6. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
The best teams make the smart play. They stay reliable, consistent, and deliver when it matters most. Jeff Joniak here, and I can tell you that's exactly why I trust Arlington Toyota. The same great people Chicago drivers have counted on for years are now backed by
I feel like we get to get our own hometown ads and everything like I'm at home, even though I don't see none of this stuff they got going on.
Truck. Arlington Toyota has a lineup ready to deliver. Get ready to knock your next vehicle purchase out of the park. Open 24 hours at ToyotaArlington.com.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year. But with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Illinois State University and Chicago's favorite football team have a lot in common.
A long tradition.
Illinois State is Illinois' first public university.
A history of success.
Redbird graduates earn $10,000 more than the national average.
And exciting young talent.
Our newest freshman class boasts our largest honors class ever. There's never been a better time to tune in on Sundays, and there's never been a better time to be a Redbird.
Learn more and apply for admission at illinoisstate.edu/admissions.
49-yard catch and run by Salvon Ahmed. Indiana last year, Miami, of course, as well. Undrafted by the 49ers in 2020, and the Bears have a 17.
I'm at all pro, all
the third quarter.
Pro incoming, huh?
Just about.
Kind of a hand-picked guy by new running backs coach.
He knows him.
Yeah,
he knows him. And the receiving game, I think this is lost on a lot of folks, but since he came in the league, DeAndre Swift, 4th in receptions among running backs, and that's a part of this offense for sure. Here's the boot by Santos.
4th in receptions.
Middle of the field, taken at the 5, middle of the field 10, 15, 20 on the angle, 25, and he's tripped up by a very excitable Jade Walker. He's excellent on special teams. Number 9.
I mean, these guys compete. And that's what I like about Coach Hightower, the special teams coordinator. He gets these guys to repeat for those types of big plays and the excitement it creates and causes in the locker room.
So we got Shedeur Sanders, one of 3 quarterbacks since 2015 to be drafted in round 5 or later and throw 5 or more TDs in their first 3 NFL starts as a rookie. Brock Purdy in that conversation.
I'm trying to shut him down.
Wearing number 2 on his white jersey, right to left from the 30-yard line. Bears load the box, 1 safety back deep. I formation backfield. Sanders play fake. Sets up the throw. He goes to the deeper option.
Horrible cut.
Dan slipping free to the 50 into Bears territory. Overplayed on the coverage there as Beanie Bishop lost the tracking and a 24-yard pass from Sanders. And the Browns are moving the football into Bears territory on 1 throw.
Well, 2 things they want to improve on. They want to get more sacks. The Bears defense
needs to put more pressure
on the quarterback, and they also have to improve against the run. Last year they gave up 5 yards per carry. So far today, 2.5 yards per carry. So see if we can get some pressure on Sanders.
There you go.
Twin safeties back, and Sanders on the snap. The ball squirts through to the backfield and recovered by the Browns, but that'll be a 3-yard loss.
That thing was laying on the ground long enough for us.
I may have been in the league for a few years. He used to play with Miami. He was hurt.
Guaquin is the center. Kingsley
never could get healthy.
From
they
Florida.
cut him.
He is a free agent. Was with the Lions last season. He is their center on this drive. 2nd and 13 now, digging out of a little bit of a hole. Bears have twin safeties back. Hippolyte goes out and picks up a tight end who moves closer to the formation on a wing left.
I thought he was going to get it.
Clock snap is back. Here comes the blitz. Picked up, batted pass. It is. Oh, Hardy was in the vicinity of a pick.
You got to die. You got to lay out for that, Daniel.
Running for a 45-yard touchdown, that's for sure.
You know, when you talk about Hippolyte
he been hurt
to the outside, covering the tight end,
but
and
then
the tight end flex back
being
inside,
healthy,
you know, that's a requirement of a linebacker position.
You know what he do? He might be like, yeah, buddy, you stay healthy, and you can show me that.
As a receiver, you're going to have to be able to cover him, and that's a requirement of Dennis Allen.
3rd and 13 now for Dennis Allen's defense from the 49. Sanders to snap. Secondary blitz, pressure, hit him. Got rid of it, and it caught inside the 20 to the 15 before he's brought down by
I hate when you give up big plays like that, but he can drop those.
The catch and a big one. Bears were
probably just forgot about him because he only played in a handful of games as a backup, so he wasn't the focal point in Miami anytime, and he played with the Dolphins, so
playing for his hometown Browns.
But he had a long time to look at that third-level blitzer coming at him. And if they were able to pick him up and at least deflect him out of Shedeur's way, he was going to have a one-on-one opportunity downfield.
Browns go 2 receivers right, I formation backfield. And Sanders under center, 1st and 10 of the 14-yard line.
Somebody stole that early, but y'all can do that a little quicker.
Side on the cut-up. He is brought down by Radigan, Chicago area product now with the Bears. Army, where Todd Monken's cousin is the head coach.
Let's hope we do hear more about him.
Team. Gain of 2 on the toss right. Running back there was Amani Marshall.
You know, service academies have been putting out some good football players as of late, so it's neat to see a guy go through his commitment there, but still get an opportunity to open up some eyes in the NFL.
10:25 to go, 3rd quarter, 17-10 Bears. Browns on the attack, 2nd and 8 at the Bears 12. They motion out, Marshall, back to throw,
he wants so slow, here's the first down.
Up the middle from Lynch. Stays on his feet and goes down near the 10-yard line. I was listening to Monken's interview earlier this week, trying to explain the differences in Sanders and Watson because of the quarterback competition. Obviously, the experience on
the can they get out the field this time on 3rd?
He doesn't really call Sanders a mobile quarterback. In today's world, that would not be, maybe in the old days, because he can move, but he says he has a stronger arm.
What can Ford do, 88?
Now, I don't know what you want more of as a head coach in this particular scheme, but that's the difference according to Monken. 3rd down and 5 of the 9-yard line of the Bears. Defense going to dig in here for Sanders.
Oh, y'all got to get him like that. Y'all can't have that happening, though.
Pressure coming through.
He got a 1st down, I believe.
And a throw out in the flats, caught by Marshall.
Yeah, you're right.
Battles out of bounds. They don't get him down to the ground. He stands up and just shy of a first down.
I think they're going for it.
Pressure Tom got down low, but couldn't quite get to Sanders.
No, but after Sanders got rid of the ball to the
Vandenberg
receiver,
still got back there.
Then he came up and he literally laid a big hit in there. And that's why it's 4th and 1 here rather than just passively giving up a chance for the receiver to lower
he can't do nothing, Manning.
To the first down marker.
8th play of the drive coming up. It's 4th and 1 for the Browns.
Ties it up.
All the Bears 5 of the right hash going
Stop
from
him.
south
Stop
to
him.
north.
There you go, boys. There you go.
Right takes,
up the middle.
Off, pressure in the backfield. They stand him up. They turn him away. Good night on 4th down. Bears are going to take over on downs. Terrific push up front and penetration all over the map.
Shedeur Sanders, he broke the huddle with 20 seconds left on the play clock.
Damn, you did.
Like
You did say that.
Suspicious more than just
look at it.
giving up for the ball
T.
and
Miles.
quick count.
Perfect.
Trying to get it.
Yeah, terrific job by the Bears front. We're going to take a break with the Bears having the lead 17-10. They'll take over their own 6 when we return.
Some of the backups showing me because they're going to be in a rotation. We got to hope they can show you the same intensity and production when they play against.
That's a big deal. We got a big deal too, honey.
Or play with the starters and against the
Hyundai
starters.
Santa Fe?
You know what I mean? That's going to be the question for us.
Feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
We can't deny that you called it, man.
$1,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe, or get up to $3,000 total savings on the Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Offers end September 8th. Call 224-661-0066
Show us enough punch to show me that you're a good backup.
Did you know you could earn up to $600 when you open a
And
checking account
27,
at National Bank?
you ain't even gonna be on the practice
You can do a
squad.
lot with that. Like tickets to somewhere warm.
Lynch made some plays. Gallimore has created some pressure up the middle. Vandenberg as well, and Cromer. So we ain't had names be talked about out there on the field.
$600 bonus when you open an eligible
Lynch showing you his length, batting the ball down, and getting motor up the middle.
October 30th, 2026. Member FDIC.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Career around Chicago sports, and I've learned one thing: it's that every great game
All right, we got good gifts.
I shop there for the freshness and quality.
I appreciate the gifts. Hey, look, we still haven't figured out exactly what they translate to, but hey, being the GOAT for anything. So now we got what you call jewels and gifts that you can send out, like super chats and everything else, Kevin. So if you're on your phone, check it out. You can redeem some free jewels. I believe they are. And you can gift those to the chat. Another way to support the
bedrooms for children battling cancer. With 7 Chicagoland locations, Steinhoffels is your
stream. So anybody who has those gifts right there, feel free to help your boy out.
Shop in store and online at steinhoffels.com.
Much appreciated. Especially when they tulips, baby. Man, what you give them their flowers when they're in the Hall of Fame, man. Hey, man. I can't believe y'all, man. Y'all wild.
Quarterback, one back set. He'll take and throw. Short drop.
Look at that, Scotty. Little Scotty.
Scotty Miller, 2 veterans hooking up at a Bears first down and some breathing room, Tommy. So easy to the 24-yard line.
Good anticipation on the pass.
So if you are on a mobile device, you have the opportunity to redeem free jewels.
That's a nice game. Chunk of 18.
If you would like to, go right ahead, redeem those, and be creative with the ones you donate to the stream, if you will. And we muted, so let me get back. Let me get some game stuff back. My apologies. I muted us. Case gonna show it to you though. JP Richardson and Scotty Miller. Trying to restore my audio. Give me a moment, people. But JP Richardson came from TCU.
Practicing in Cincinnati next
There
week and
we
playing
go.
the Bengals on Saturday night.
My apologies, people.
Brown. I think he's an asset to this football team, but he's got to make sure he's capable of everything that Ben requires of him.
From the 42, Bears left to right, leading 17-10. Snap back to Keenum. Pressure coming up the middle. Amagaji steers his man clear. Keenum with patience throws to sideline right, and he connects on the near side for a short pass.
We'll take the short.
Ray McLeod.
Take the short game, Ray.
Identification. This is the Chicago Bears radio.
Ray. We'll take the short opportunity for this Ray. They did the read. They like, we back.
With you. 17-10. Bears have the lead and the ball here in the third quarter. 7:01 remaining. That pass is considered incomplete.
I don't think.
So it's third down and 8.
I don't necessarily think it happens that way. Mod on mod crime and alive.
Browns defense that have twin safeties and a 4-man front. Corners up tight. Snap is back. Keenum stands in the pocket, delivers a strike over the middle, and it is caught near the 46-yard line. Catch made again by Scotty Miller.
I'm not on camera right now, so I don't feel like he's looking into my eyes. So it's not creepy
Here's a guy
today.
after Theo Benedette playing the majority. You have a Kump playing at
I can tell myself that you're giving me my flowers as opposed to giving me flowers. You see?
So Dan Rochard is doing a nice job of getting these guys a variety of snaps at different positions.
If you on your phone, redeem some jewels and throw me with the counter to what he did. Like Robbie put a nice one out with the GOAT.
Texas State, Canadian Football League.
Look at that boot for no reason.
He was a D3 type player. Lardavan.
Are you serious right now, bro?
From Torrey Taylor, and he fair catches it.
I don't see his face. I ain't answered the door yet. I haven't answered the door yet. I don't see who did it. Right, Kevin? They left him at the door. I don't know. I ain't had to sign for the flowers. They just arrived.
Every dealership in this town talks about.
You take them in the house. You give them to the wife.
The question is, who do you trust?
But they still good flowers.
That's why I drive an Advantage.
Maybe he a florist. Maybe that's what he got to do.
Close to you, like Advantage Chevy Bridgeview. But what really stands out is how Advantage treats people. I've experienced it, and I can confidently recommend them to you. Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview. Together, let's drive.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today,
appreciate the
go to
jewels, a.k.a. the flowers. My
Success
boy.
for business owners lives in Bolingbrook. Over 30 corporate headquarters call Bolingbrook home. And in the last year and a half, more than 100 new businesses have chosen Bolingbrook. With strategic access,
There has to be a monetary attachment to it, Ken.
To everything that matters. The area
I couldn't see it being a different way. How it's monetized, I'm not exactly sure.
From neighborhood shops to global brands, success resides in Bolingbrook. See why Bolingbrook means business at bolingbrook.gov/business.
I can tell you
when your
if
life
it's
turns upside down after
monetary, if it's
you need an
visibility.
advocate like Walner Law.
Wouldn't tell you how
John
it benefits
Walner.
the
For
channel,
over 50
but
years,
I am
Walner Law has fought for people
certain that
just
it
like
benefits
you,
the channel.
Injured, overwhelmed, and searching for answers. We don't just take
way more
cases,
than not.
We take care of people, and we win.
88, man, I can't stand
Car
you, bro.
crashes to workplace injuries, Walner Law stands by your side every step of the way.
We gotta knock
so
it
call us
off.
today, 312-8-million.
We gotta
and
knock it
win
off.
with Walner.
Jeff and Tom and J-Mac back at Soldier Field. Glad you're with us here in the third. 6:13 to go in the preseason opener. Browns have the ball, trailing 17-10. Bears in front. Jeremy Croma, big day defensively with the Bears.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Recovery on Deshaun Watson, and he had the stat. He'll get the credit for the stuff on 4th and 1 near the goal line there.
I think those guys were ready to play the way Shador broke the huddle.
Shador Sanders brings a tight end in
I
motion. Left
appreciate
one
it
back
once
set.
again,
Bears
y'all.
shift
Make sure
up
y'all
front,
hit
they
that like
hand off,
button.
and the Bears all over him.
Ahmed is going for
3,
but I don't know if Caden Davis is going to survive the practice squad. T-Miles, he might. if he continues to play like this, he's going to show you, like Jade did last year, that he does not have the opportunity or the safety to be on the practice squad. They're going to snap him.
Was able to shed the attempted block and get into the crease, into the backfield, and able to close down. He's got a couple of quickly made plays so far this afternoon.
Gallimore and Vandenberg inside, Croma and Lynch on the outside, and shotgun snap awaiting Shedeur Sanders. 2nd and 11 on the 21-yard line, right to left out of the south end at Soldier Field with the Bears up 7. Twin safeties back deep. Snap, Shedeur with plenty of time. Zip it out of the slant. It's caught. And immediately buckled on the play.
A good way to
on
stop
a short
it.
throw to the running back, Amani Marshall.
Marshall been showing a little bit of flash out here.
As the Bears are rallying to the football and looking good on this second half so far.
But I'm surprised when you have a lot of interplace offensive linemen, you're using a silent count. So rather than the offensive line falling into the rhythm of the cadence, they're going a silent count, and it's difficult for them all to get on time.
Beanie Bishop credited with a tackle on 3rd and 5 from the 27-yard line. Shedeur Sanders keeps moving his right leg. He wants the football. He did it 3 times.
Did he get the football, though?
Throw, near side, pass break up. Beanie Bishop on Malachi Corley out of Western Kentucky. And
Slow
that
him
turns
down.
him away. It's 4th down.
Slow him down, baby.
So,
Slow him down.
Beanie Bishop just added.
Beanie just got added last week.
Steelers
He one of the safety additions from the Steelers that they added once we had the rash of injury. Check out my video later on tonight, man.
And then
We're dropping the video on how the injury affects us.
First 3 games of this coming season,
and let's see if we got some things on the team that can help us out in the interim.
Paul, the punter, wearing number 36
Don't forget
on
to
his
hype,
right jersey,
like,
inside his
and
15-yard
subscribe.
line on the near side hash. High snap, and he sends it airborne.
You want more content
Settling under it is Ray
and
McLeod
more
from the
access.
28.
Make sure to hit the join button
Slithers
on
and
your
gets down near the 30-yard
phone
line before he
or
drops down. Shifty
on your
veteran
computer.
speed. Good return. Good return for him.
Support
And
the
a
channel with
17-10
super
Bears
chat,
lead.
super
4:28
stickers,
to go in the 3rd quarter.
jewels,
This is the Bears Radio Network.
flowers,
Hey guys,
whatever the
it's
case may
Summer
be,
is
they
here,
all
and if
help
your
us
AC can't keep
to
up with the heat, now is
enhance
the
the
perfect time
channel.
to upgrade. Four Seasons is having their summer savings event.
and they
72
allow
months
us to
interest-free
hopefully
financing
make
with up to
every aspect of
$4,000 in
content
rebates.
that
Plus,
much
same-day installation
more
with
enjoyable.
no extra charge. They'll beat any competitor's
Hey,
offer by
we got to come up with a win
$1,000
today, man.
guaranteed.
All of
For
them
your
critical.
cooling, plumbing, and electrical
Every
needs,
win
you know who to
is
call.
critical right now to be able to go ahead and make sure that when it's time to play against the Brewers, that those cheeks are totally clenched and they don't know what to do with themselves about trying to hold on to what might not even be a lead at that point. It might be a flat-out tie. So it's imperative in these instances where, yes, we can root for the Dodgers, but them boys got to do everything they can to hold the line and do their part. Winning games, every day you win a game before they start, that totally tighten them up a little bit in my estimation. Make them that much more out of sorts.
And made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, this cut rules. And the
They ain't
price
gonna let go of the
of
rope
a
like
very
we
close
usually
second. For a great
catch
haircut
them.
that fits your
Now
schedule
this
and
year
budget.
they're gonna catch
Take it
us.
from your hair.
That might
Take yourself to Great Clips.
really burn them up.
Download the app today.
They really
The
send
all-new
them
expanded
into
high-limit slot room at Hard Rock
different
Casino
state of
Northern
mind.
Indiana is now open, bringing a bold
when you
new
think
level
about
of
it.
luxury to every spin. Experience the thrill
This-
of playing the hottest new slots like Million
Overall,
Dollar
think
Dragon
about
Link,
that.
Monopoly Big Board Bucks, and House of Dragon. Plus, all new Unity members receive $25 in free play when they sign up. Visit Chicagoland's premier gaming destination today and enjoy bigger jackpots and non-stop excitement. Hard Rock Casino Northern Indiana, just off of I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
I don't know what they mean. Ken, if I can send them.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Field 17-10. Bears have the lead in the ball. 1st and 10 of their own 39. Beanie Bishop with a defensive play, so that was big. And big defensive plays brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. Don't miss the Benny's Toast.
You know, that's what you got to do out there, man.
The official champagne provider of Chicago
Kevin,
Bears
I ain't nobody's youngster no more, man.
Frederick Wills at
Whole
left tackle
pop
for the
off.
Bears. And Matt
Glenn
Murphy
Baby
at right tackle. First out
out
and
here
10,
running around
39-yard line.
terrorizing people.
One back set for Case Keenum. Takes side steps
Oh,
to the
it's the
pocket.
best we
Gonna
can
loft
get.
it.
Way to go. Way to go, Ray Ray.
The sideline on a toss, put it right in the bucket at the 48-yard line, and that is a Bears first down.
Hey,
nice touch
keep
on
on subscribing them or donating them, and we're going to find out what they do.
Start to this year of his career in the second half, and, fast starts this year, 5 out of the first 6
they expire
games
on the 4th of the month for me.
Case, whomever it is, the Bears are a team that has to start fast to get in control of the schedule early.
Bears first downs brought to you by Country Financial. 1st and 10 from under center. The handoff. It's big.
That was a nice one right there. Is that
Right
Britton Brown in the
He'll
game right
pick
now?
Up a couple to the 45-yard line. As it's 3, 2nd down and 7, under 4 minutes to go. As Hunter Large comes out of the lineup. J.P. Richardson. Do you know what the J.P. stands for? For Richardson?
Jason Patrick.
Not bad. Not a bad guess. John Paul.
John Paul.
There's a lot of John Pauls in the Texas. John Paul.
John Paul.
What was the scout, John Paul, with the Bears back in the day? Famous one.
John Paul.
No, something else. 2nd down and 7, 45-yard line. There's got to be a last name attached. Throw. Britton Brown spins inside and away from trouble and manages to pick up an extra yard or 2 to get to the 40. Didn't spin to the outside, spin to the inside, and picks up 5. Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't remember. Anyway, I believe he was the guy. I think he helped find Mike Brown and Brian Urlacher.
I thought you're not supposed to ask a question unless you know the answer.
Well, you have a great library in that noggin of yours. Out to the left side for the Bears. They have 2 receivers and 1 to the right. Omari Kelly out of Penn State out there is a handoff off the right side, and Brown has really turned back, stonewalled there. Browns get to the front. The Bears will take on the Bengals next week, so they stay right inside this AFC North. I like that because no matter what the record was for the Cleveland Browns, that AFC North is always physical, and so is the NFC North. So the Bengals, that'll be a heck of a practice. They got Sexy Dexy over there now. They've got Jonathan.
They don't allow me to personalize who I give memberships to.
Offense, they got 2 of the best receivers in the
but they do allow me the opportunity to give a few subs to the channel to have people be a bit more connected.
Fakes to Brown, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Works it on the crosser. Caught by
There we
Jay
go.
McLeod to the 20.
Ray Ray is out there showing you, hey.
J.J. McLeod. It's Ray McLeod, and he gets a big first down.
To the gray beard shirt.
Appreciate the veteran.
I'm glad you said that, Robbie. Thank you for adding it to the list.
Nice job, but the protection was extended because Jedrick Wills, even though he almost got beat to the inside, he was able to recover with pressure against him and get him out of the way. Oh, you're talking about John Paul Young.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yes.
Brian Urlacher, college safety. First down and 10 at the 12-yard line. 1:34 to go in the 3rd.
They say he's going to be the QB coach, man.
Points. They go I formation Large ahead of Britton Brown, and Brown cuts back after that block. He stood up his defense.
That's why they're not really worried for real, man.
You call people
because they need to. They'll use him without hesitation.
Old National Bank sideline
Speaking
report.
of Large,
yeah. that's a term of endearment from Tom.
Right.
Large.
I'm gonna call Coach Keenum and say to Case Keenum. I mean, what a luxury to have a guy.
And he do got a better arm.
But
he has seen it for forever, so I think he's pretty good at it these days.
Franchise guy has been on practice squads. What a wealth of knowledge the quarterbacks are getting from him in the quarterback room on a daily basis.
Evident of that first play with that nice bootleg J Mac.
Oh yeah.
2nd and 4 from the 6-yard line of the Browns. Little short gun. Keenum takes, going to dump it off the right side to a wide open covered. Touchdown, Britton Brown. Touchdown, Bears. Keenum 9 of 10 for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I'm glad this happened right here, man. Because I got things that have not been put into action yet.
He's one off. He's one too high, 38, but we like it when the ball gets in the
And I said I need to get ready for the regular season. This is one of the instances I know I'm not ready for the regular season because I do not have any bells and whistles to acknowledge our scoring plays. So,
Chicago-style hot dogs, probably about a slim 247.
Okay, snap and placement of the extra point by Cairo Santos. It is up and through, and the Bears have 24 unanswered points on a 7-play, 61-yard drive and 3:46 touchdowns are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Las Vegas style gaming, just 30 minutes from Soldier Field, exit 6.
Yeah, we about to
I-80 94.
Let me take some things out, boys.
I ever heard of losing weight eating hot dogs. That's the first
If
time.
it's an all-protein diet, why not?
Hey,
Right? There's no carbs if there's no bun.
It's not. You got to have proof. You got to have scale proof, right? It's a story unless you have proof. So
I'll meet you at the Wiener Circle after the game, Jay.
It's a fifth. I'm not going to take my shirt off though, like Coach Johnson.
So right now the de
So
facto fullback is Hayden Marsh at
down.
247, but he's 6'3" and 3/4.
Yeah.
You know what? This is something else. He played 20.
Tomorrow,
football,
we
right?
get to
He
break
still
down
had 22 players. They played both sides.
what we saw today,
from a small
what we can
school,
expect to see,
and two
and
players made it
next
to college football,
week's
major
game.
colleges, let alone
He Mounds,
the
we made
NFL.
reference to
He
you
started at
last
York
week
University as the
about
kickoff by
this
Santos.
very subject when we
Sales
talk
inside
about
the
Rome,
5,
because
retrieve
I
down to
do
the 10,
believe
15, 20,
that
angle
the
middle of the field,
unsung or
25,
underrated
and bouncing off a
offensive
hit
player
like
of the year will be Rome.
To finish the job is what
So we
happened
got
there.
a lot of
So
things
nice
to
job,
touch
Dante
base
Manning
on,
the return, but,
think about,
he winds
and
up at
contemplate
York
as we get
University.
into
Isaac Tesla, the wide receiver
what I call
from
the next
Detroit
the
Lions.
next
They
portion,
have high school teammates. Those two
the
cats
very next
in the NFL.
iteration
That's,
of
all roads, J-Mac, lead to the
what we
NFL, no matter
classify
where you
as
Okay. I mean, you look at the story
the
of Daniel
Bears.
Hardy.
We got
Here's a guy that had
22
to
new
be
players,
a
23 new
star on
players.
special teams in order
Right
to
now,
make
we
the
kind of
team and
seeing
get a career
exactly
or a contract
where
extension.
Ben
34
is
ticks left
in
in
his
the third
playmaking
quarter
development
as
or play
Shedeur
calling
Sanders
development.
goes to work under center with a
We
one-back
are
set
showing
down
you
14. He'll
what
take and
portions
turn
of
and
the
go to
defensive
throw.
line,
With time, going to launch
if
it down
any,
the right
can
side up
be
for Larvidan.
contributors,
Boy, he's
and
whacked
show you some
on
things
the sideline
that
by Hippolyte.
give promise.
Ruben Hippolyte with
And we're
Skylar
going to get
Thomas
to
closing
discuss
as well. And he
exactly
cannot hang on.
what
Larvidan
players
is
we
not
think will
a big
continue to
cat.
be making
So he was going to get pounded on
noise
that
as the
play.
preseason
Yeah, nice
goes
job of no
on.
hesitation by Hippolyte.
What we think these
Even though
days
he was hard to determine
mean
where the flight of the ball was going to end
whatever
up,
players
he's able to hit the
and
receiver
what we can derive
and
from
knock
the rest of the
ball out of
game.
his grasp.
5'8" and 3/8.
I appreciate everybody who
171
has
pounds.
dropped
Second
them
down and 10.
jewels. Anybody who got the gift memberships, feel free and please go about the opportunity of resubscribing, renewing those memberships when they expire. If you
Nice end of the first half.
did not get one, feel free to hit the join button yourself, along with super chats on the video. You can gift memberships and those opportunities as well, so that you ain't
Tackle in bounds, too.
overextended. You can help somebody else out that might not be able to.
This first half. Give him 5 yards on the run
Cash
to the
App
right.
always
Well,
works.
the Browns on first down, they have first down runs.
Chromo
8
put it on his
attempts,
mama.
5 yards.
He want to stay on the team, bro. That's one of them guys we get to
He's
discuss
certainly making himself seen
in
on
totality
TikTok.
tomorrow.
Listen,
today,
that's the
because
thing about it is you stay
I
in
think a few
control of
people
the
going to
outside
continue to
shoulder of
make
that offensive
waves,
tackle, and you
make
can make them win the
progress,
play.
and be
We're
able
three
to
quarters of the
further
first preseason game.
the
Bears
narrative
all over
that
the Browns.
the
24-10
defense,
from Soldier Field. This is the Bears Radio Network.
well, to dispel the narrative, I should say that the defense
Compassion
is
is
not
more than just care.
worthy
It's
of being on the field
At UI
on the
Health,
same
your
team as
story
the
guides
defense.
us, shapes us,
It is time
and
to go ahead
inspires
and
us.
get things ready.
And we're with
for
you
the
every
Warriors
step
to
of the
get out
way.
and touch a little bit of
Whether it's your
grass.
stroke emergency, your cancer journey,
Hopefully this is not the game
or
of his
your
life, but we can
transplant
talk
victory.
about this and more.
At UI Health, our care heals, our care saves,
3 a.m. How
our
you
care
feeling?
triumphs.
I am going
Find
to
expert care
leave
for your journey
the
at
audio of this
UIHealth.care.
game up while I
Miller time. People think it
get a
just
few things
happens,
ready
but
over here.
that's not
So
true.
feel free
You
to
know what
stay
you
a
gotta
part of
do?
the chat.
You
I will
gotta go
stay
say
engaged
hello with some
in the
beers.
chat
Make the play.
until this game
Forget the couch.
ends
Go
for
to
it.
that thing. Play the game. See him in person.
But
Talk to that stranger.
on the surface,
Live a little.
for my wonderful
Small
face
acts of
and
rebellion
possibly
that
my
bring us
voice at
together.
times.
Because
Until next
legendary
time,
moments start
the
with a
next
light.
delivery, which is
It's
tomorrow
Miller
at 5
time.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Celebrate responsibly.
I've been your host and will
26 Miller
continue to be
Brewing
your host,
Company, Milwaukee,
and we are
Wisconsin.
going to chop
At
it up
Advantage
in the
Dealer
chat.
Group, you get the better deal. Period. Advantage.
This is
It's
your
in the
boy,
name.
Postman
What's up, it's Jay Hood.
1914.
I ditched the stress and I'm driving Advantage.
I'm going to see you
Toyota
later
has a
on
vehicle for
in other
everybody.
people's
Advantage
chats,
Toyota
3
Rewards,
a.m. Hit
they'll
that
help you
like
find
button.
What fits your life, not
Make
just
sure,
what's sitting on the lot.
like I
And the
said,
best
y'all
part,
get those
you never feel like you're
jewels
being
dropped,
sold.
those
Just straight
flowers,
answers, fair
Let
pricing,
me turn my
and
camera off
people
in
who
case
earn your
somebody
trust. If
want
it's time for a
to
new
drop them
ride,
flowers
it's
on your
time to
boy,
know
something like that.
Advantage. Toyota.
But
Let's go
again,
places.
Check us out tomorrow. We break down what we saw today,
Make
what
your
we can
game
expound
day a winner
upon,
with
and find out
Aurelio's
exactly
Pizza,
what it is I'm going to
Chicagoland's
see
oldest pizza
moving
chain since
forward.
1959.
I will let
This is Joe
my
Aurelio
face
inviting
go
you to indulge
back
in our crispy
into
thin
the
crust,
darkness,
signature sauce,
like
100% real mozzarella, and
hang
your
out with
favorite
me.
premium toppings
Continue
like
to get
our
the rest of the
fresh ground
audio
Italian sausage.
and
Dine
type in the chat
carry out,
if
or
we
have it
get
delivered.
muted at any
Visit
given time so that I can fix
AureliosPizza.com
that
for the
while
location
we
nearest
going.
you.
So
Download
let me
the
know.
Aurelio's app and start earning rewards today. Aurelio's Pizza. It's a sauce.
Welcome back to the Hyundai booth. We're brought to you by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Hyundai's award-winning lineup of cars, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs. Put your safety first with available class-exclusive features plus America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. With Tom Thayer and Jason McKee, I'm Jeff Joniak. Fun game. Pretty packed house here. Nice crowd on the Peanuts game that the Bears came up with. 11-year-old young lady with the anthem today.
Beautiful.
Just set the tone for the day. She was absolutely perfect. And a fun day for the young kids coming to the game. 24-10 Bears. And Shedeur Sanders remains in at quarterback with that battle with Deshaun Watson. Snap low in the shotgun, sets the throw, stares down the left side. Larbadan makes the catch, and he's roped out of bounds high on that play by the Oregon veteran. And that is Dante Manning with the stop.
That dude is physical.
Yes, he is.
You know, if I needed someone to open my eyes, because you don't get a chance to really recognize this in training camp control practices, right now, 27 is earned an extra look-see, an extra opportunity, maybe an extra special team visit.
5'11", 177, that's it, but 33-inch arms, so he's got a lot of length to deal with. This Shedeur Sanders with 5 of the play clock. Play fake to the pocket, looking to throw. Pressure coming from Chroma again. Short throw, and the Bears right on it. Delivering the pop and finishing the job there is Sewell, and that's not Noah. It is not Noah Sewell. He's still recovering from his injury from a year ago. That is his brother, Nephi, who's actually the older brother.
No, that's Marlon.
Oh, I'm wrong. Marlon.
I know, that's the Vanderbilt product.
And he is not a member of the family. Thank you, Tom.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
I'm so sorry, Marlon. But you know what? You're welcome to the Sewell family household any day.
Right.
Sure.
Thank you for showing up.
Oh, my God. Nephi's number 45. 2nd and 8. You know, you see the name and you just react, right? 2nd and 8. 45-yard line for Shedeur and company. His play clock is winding down to 5. Takes the snap. He's been staring down a lot over the middle. Passes batted down to the line of scrimmage. Getting his hands up in the air. A rookie, undrafted free agent. We're going to keep an eye on him throughout this preseason. His name is Jaden
That was my boy,
Loving,
Jaden Loving.
out of Wake Forest. He is
I had to come back in here and hit you with one. I know it's only one play, but already he in the game and his name is being mentioned. The undrafted.
Talking about their relationship, just two big guys. Apparently, teammates are calling them the Bruise Brothers.
Well, you need that type of camaraderie, brother. You need that type of guy that just makes you help build
I'm
your
assuming Baez is in
product.
this
3rd
debut.
down and 8 now for Shedeur Sanders. Brings Floria in motion to the right. 3rd down and 8, 45-yard line. Play clock winding down to 2, 1.
Hey.
Snap is back. Protection's good. Sanders taps
Beanie.
the ball, floats it too high, overthrow, intercepted.
Beanie replacement. Let's see if what Al Teaching can carry over and be something that's worthwhile for the rest of the team.
Bishop Jr. will celebrate with his new teammates on the overthrow by Shedeur.
Yeah, there was no reason to let it fly that high over the head of the receivers, and that's exactly what he did. And Beanie did a great job of following the flight of the ball and grabbing it.
Let's go down to J-Mac with Caleb Williams.
Here at Bears quarterback Caleb Williams. Caleb, obviously big offseason, Madden cover, but let's talk about what matters most. Being in the 2nd year in the same system, how relieved are you that you finally get a chance to have the same system 2 years in a row?
Yeah, I'm juiced. I mean, being able to have, a bunch of similar faces on the football field with me, start there, and then being able to have a familiar face and a familiar offense calling the play, same voice, all of that. It's huge for me. Being able to grow off of last year. Last year doesn't mean anything, for this season. But other than being able to, have some, like I said, relatable faces, relatable voices. Coach calling in the plays, the formations and everything being the same. I'm not worried about necessarily, what I have to do, my drop and all of that. I'm more worried about, what's the defense doing and how can I adjust and correct.
2nd and 12, 38-yard line with Caleb Williams here in a moment with J-Mac, 24-10. Miller Moss in at quarterback. Moss stepping up against pressure, eyes downfield, zips it a little bit off the hands of the receiver on the cutter, across from right to left, incomplete. Back to J-Mac. Hey, J-Mac, his guy is on the field. You got to ask him about Mason here. Miller Moss.
Yeah, so Miller Moss, obviously you guys got a deep quarterback room. Guys been making plays. But talk about your guy, Miller Moss. How has it been having him in training camp? And where have you seen him make the biggest strides since he set foot at Hallis?
Yeah, I think, Miller graduated at USC in like 2.5 years. So he's really smart, and it's if you know about USC, it's a really hard school, and especially the school that he went to inside of USC is a really tough school. And so, he's really smart. I've known that since we've been friends and since we've been teammates, at USC to now. And so I'm really excited for him to watch him in his fourth quarter and, throughout the preseason to be able to get his opportunity out here. And, just like any other guys, I'm excited for all of them. So to have him out here and to be with me here in Chicago, you don't get too many experiences too many times like this.
Coach Johnson has talked about it time and time again throughout training camp, the speed in the receiver room, talking about putting together a 4x1 track team. Who would be on your 4x1 track team out of that receiver room?
My 4x1 would be Caden. I would go Caden, Zay, Caden, Zay, Scoot, and Jade just ran 22.42 the other day, so I'll go Jade.
Jalen Johnson squirting water over here, but that's a hard decision. That's when you have a lot of speed in that room.
A lot of speed in the room, man. It's exciting. I think the other day we had like 6 or 7 guys, maybe the whole offensive room, or wide receiver room. I think we had over like 21 miles per hour, so we were rolling, or 20 to 21 miles per hour. So yeah, we got a fast room, and it's not only speed, but they run great routes. They break down well. Knowing how to get in out of zones and off man and off press and all of this. So I'm really excited about this season and what we got.
Thanks for your time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, J-Mac. 3rd and 17. Miller Moss back to throw. Escapes some pressure. Rolling to his right. Again, eyes downfield looking. Throwing the sideline incomplete. Tight coverage. Working that sideline throw to Ray McLeod. So I don't know. I might be Scotty Miller. Okay, hey, J-Mac. J-Mac on our sideline report. Is Scoot Scotty Miller?
I don't know. I got to find that out. There's so many nicknames. You got Hard Time. You've got Scoot. You've got, so many nicknames. I'm going to find that out.
Zay is a Dunze.
No, that's Xavier Thomas.
Zay, yeah. I thought he meant
Zay for short.
Scoot has to be Scotty Miller. It has to be because Scotty's fast now.
4th down, Bears will punt right to left.
Maybe we got a 6x200.
24-10 the lead. Here is the kick. It's not going to be returned. And Caden Davis got down there and could not catch it, but boy, got down there in a right position. So boy, Caden Davis right to Caleb's mind about that speed. All right, we're going to take a break. 24-10. Browns will get the ball back at their own 20 when we come back on the Bears Radio Network.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal. We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom? Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid.
Nice. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe. Or get up to $3,000 total savings on the Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid. Offers end September 8th. Call 224-661-0068 for details.
Get here early, lots half full. The grill's going, and there's a chill coming off the lake.
This is the part players miss the most, the lot before the game. Hours of it.
And the beer in your hand is Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
95 calories, 2.6 carbs, and real flavor that goes the distance, because a tailgate is a marathon, not a sprint.
Light enough to enjoy all afternoon, and it's a beer that you'll want to stick with.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Smart capital planning starts with the roof. M&M Commercial Roofing, powered by over 50 years of trusted craftsmanship from M&M Home Remodeling, helps Chicagoland properties and facilities plan and not just react. M&M Commercial Roofing starts with detailed inspections and clear reports, then guides you through options, repairs, recover systems, coatings, replacements, or new construction. This is roofing built around your priorities, timeline, and long-term plan. Schedule a consultation with M&M Commercial Roofing and plan with confidence.
At Bell Tire, we do tires, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, but we don't stop there. We do tires and service like alignment shocks and struts and wheels, and we have a price match guarantee, but we don't stop there. We also do brakes, but we don't stop there. You should, though. Stop, that is, because that's what brakes are for. Bell Tire, your one-stop shop for tires and car care. Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire or belltire.com to learn more.
Bell Tire.
Jeff Joniak, Jason McKee, Tom Thayer, 24-10. Bears have the lead. Browns the football, and they'll go left to right. And they will now go to another quarterback after Shedeur Sanders' day is done. His last throw was an interception. That doesn't feel great, I'm sure. Dylan Gabriel, second-year Oregon, 5'11", 205. They've really given him a nickname in his football world of check down Charlie, but he does get things done. 6 of 11 for 79 yards for Sanders. Here's the run on a cutback up the middle, and a trip up by Jamri Croma. Keep mentioning his name. He's making play after play for the Bears. That is his 4th tackle. He already has 2 tackles for loss as well.
Well, the thing about him, he doesn't get pushed awkwardly out of position where he's got to have a great recovery. He's able to initiate contact with the length of his arms and then disengage in the path of the play.
Dylan Gabriel, the lefty. Under 12 to go in the ball game. Back to his left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Muted, and a short throw over the middle, but a big collision. Got a bunch of guys in there making the hit. Ruben Hippolyte is one of them. What are you looking for, Doug? Ruben Hippolyte is one of them. And Ruben Hippolyte is an interesting story because you talk about a guy with speed. He ran a 4.39. Second year. Elite speed for a linebacker, and he is tough. He has a hot motor. And if he is a guy that can deliver a shot like that and with speed like that, he did get an opportunity a year ago, Tommy, for a start. He got injured early in that game. 3rd down and 1, 29-yard line for Dylan Gabriel. Snap, pulls down, going to keep it himself. Gunning the right side, and he's wrapped around the ankles and tackled by Beanie Bishop, who's got an interception for the Bears, crossing the 3rd near to 35.
That's not even a check down, and I don't know, I'm not sure it was a designed run, but he kept it and ran around the right end of this Cleveland offense and, turned into a ball carrier about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Browns 1st down and 10, 35-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and a wing on left end. Gabriel wearing number 6 for the Browns. Bears have their safeties back deep. Snap, the lefty standing in the pocket. Now in trouble, and down he goes. That's going to be a sack. He goes down without taking the pop, and the credit will go to Jeremiah Martin, another veteran-type player trying to make an impact on the defensive line.
Yeah, Jeremiah Martin, he won the rush, but Dylan Gabriel gave himself up. So It was the combination of 2 stories.
Martin has been with the Browns, the Giants, the Packers, the Saints, and has appeared in only a preseason game in 23, getting 2 sacks for the Browns. 2nd and 19. Ball on the 26 with the J-Mac in a moment. Back to throw. He's bringing pressure again. That's Croma. Chases him out of the pocket. Stays alive and fires a tight spiral to the 32, completing a pass. And that is going to pick up some yards, but it leaves them still 3rd and 13. Down to J-Mac and our sideline report brought to you by Old National Bank. J-Mac?
Normally in preseason, you see a vanilla scheme, right? A base defense. But, hey, don't tell Dennis Allen that. He just sent a corner blitz with Beanie off the edge on that sack that Dylan Gabriel had.
We've seen multiple linebacker blitzes, a third-level safety blitz, and now a corner blitz.
He's in mid-season form.
Got to know your personnel, right? You got to develop trust. 6 seconds on the play clock on 3rd and 13. Here's a throw to the near side. Intercepted. Sitting down in the zone. And it's
Beanie looked pretty good, huh?
Beanie Bishop again. 2nd interception Throw it right to him. Pitch and catch with the young quarterback. And the Bears have taken it away again at 9:03 to go in the game. 24-10. Bears have the lead and the ball.
But, Jeff, before that series, the Cleveland Browns had 9 drives. They had 4 3-and-outs, 1 on downs, 2 turnovers, 1 field goal, 1 touchdown. So the Bears have really answered it on the defense side of the ball.
Bears Advantage of the game brought to you by the Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, Toyota, and now Cadillac, Buick, GMC at Advantage Dealer Group. Advantage, it's in the name. Fourth quarter last year, Bears scored 148 points. The most by a Bears team since at least 1970. Thank you, Doug Coletti. Miller Moss on the play fake, setting up the throw. All kinds of time. Going to launch a nice tight spiral to the end zone, fighting for it. Caden can't reel it in, but he was held and couldn't sneak away. He might have dove and picked up that touchdown. Everybody loves throwing to Caden Davis.
Yeah. What a great job of pass protection there by Jedrick Wills, though, and kind of gravitating towards him, seeing what it is like and his technique here in the fourth quarter. Just an outstanding job of blocking there to allow the quarterback extended time.
Bears field goals are brought to you by ABC Plumbing, Sewer, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Visit 4abc.com. ABC, consider it done. Bears have a pair of receivers out, including the far side of the field, Ray McLeod, on 2nd and 10 from the 31 of Cleveland. Snap back, 5 steps. Hits his last step and throws right. The pass is caught. And they're going to give him the catch on a low throw. And that catch made by J.P. Richardson. Did some work on Miller Moss, Tom, and what a family. His parents, both award-winning, globally recognized architects, first of all. Their home in the Pacific Palisades fire last year was burned down. That was his childhood home.
Steve Miles, is this Al Harris?
No, go ahead. No. Just a replay flag.
Okay.
And teaching.
This guy,
or we just keep finding
his parents didn't want to just
the ball.
Cleveland has challenged that ruling. Timeout.
Coach challenged to taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. We're going to break. We'll tell the story when we come back. It's 24-10 Bears over the Browns on the Bears Radio Network.
You're in the market. The clock's ticking, and this is your moment. Jeff Joniak here, and I know how much pride Chicago takes in a team that shows up, works hard, and gets the job done. That's exactly what you'll find at Arlington Toyota. The same trusted people you've known for years are now backed by new ownership from the Andy Moore Auto Group, bringing even more value every day. A full lineup of new Toyotas is ready for you. Dependable when it matters most, and built for Chicago roads. Step in, take the wheel, and drive home a winner today at ToyotaArlington.com.
In Chicago, football isn't just a game, it's a way of life. And when the Bears hit the field, there's only one drink that brings the flavor, Dr. Pepper. It's bold, it's original, it's the best 23 flavors in football. So whether you're chilling in the stadium, tailgating in the lot, or yelling from afar, make sure you've got Dr. Pepper in hand. Go Bears, and drink up. It's a pepper shake.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
What I love about DePaul is the classes aren't 300 deep. You've got 30 people, connections with every single person that you know, and that's really what makes DePaul so unique. At DePaul, our studies are more than just reading a textbook. It's about the real-life, hands-on experience that we get every single day. With a layered learning approach, 92% of DePaul grads report positive outcomes, like me.
You major in the future, we major in you. DePaul University.
Here at Soldier Field, capacity 61.5. Today's attendance brought to you by Consumers Credit Union. Today's attendance are the people in your corner who help you cross your financial goal line. A really good crowd today. Again, hopefully a lot of youngsters, young folks in the stands today for the Peanuts game that the Bears marketing department came up with. A fun day all around. Bears with the lead 24-10. 3rd down and 10 awaiting Miller Moss. The Louisville product, also by way of USC. from the 31-yard line. Takes the snap against a four-man rush. Pocket starts to close. He goes to throw his pass, batted down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down. So before the break, I was talking about Miller Moss, but his parents didn't want him just to be about sports because he was. But this guy, they had him involved in every possible holistic development thing you could think of. Piano, chess, math competitions, writing stories. He apparently read all of the greatest books of all time that you and I never did.
I listened to him, though.
Catcher in the Rye, the whole bit, just to give him a complete and thorough life experience, and he's obsessed with sports. Here's the field goal try from Cairo Santos from 49 yards. Is up, and it is good. Cairo's hit from 51 and 49, missing from 50, and the Bears extend their lead to 27-10 over the Cleveland Browns. Bears field goals brought to you by ABC Plumbing, Sewer, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Visit 4abc.com. ABC, consider it done. Bears are the big lead with 8:41 to go in the ball game on the Bears Radio Network.
Chicagoland's most player-friendly table games are at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. Get in on the action with the area's only double-deck blackjack featuring 2 side bets. Then roll into bonus craps with the best odds and highest limits around. Enjoy Baccarat with the largest side bets and experience the most linked progressive table games. Plus, new Unity members receive $25 in free play when they sign up. Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, just off I-8094, exit 6. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9 with it.
Jan on the street. Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. Summer's not over at the national sales event, so I'm taking to the streets to see how people are keeping summer fun going with a new Toyota. Excuse me, sir. How are you making summer last longer with your Toyota?
Dropping my BZ to the park to play kickball with friends. Kickball is life.
Love the passion. Jan on the street.
Event ends August 31st. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
When you buy a car, you got a lot of options. You get 4 wheels, but how many doors do you want? Do you want a trunk or a front? A sunroof, moonroof, or a roof that comes all the way off? With Consumers Credit Union, your team can help you find your dream car and finance it with the kind of low fees and great rates that keep your options open. Consumers Credit Union. The people in your corner. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey guys, it's Sylvie. Whether your AC stops working, you've got a clogged drain, or you need an extra outlet installed, Four Seasons has you covered. They're available 24/7 for emergency service with no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays. And Four Seasons has over 30,000 five-star reviews on Google with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs, you know who to call.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
27-10, good guys. Bears here at Soldier Field with Tom Thayer and Jason McKee, Jeff Joniak, Doug Coletti, our statistician, Paul Zarang, Ranger Dave, Little Z down to the sidelines. Torrey Taylor going to, very tall kicker at Cairo. Here's the boot, and he kicks it end over end, bounces in the landing zone, scooped up on one hop inside the 10, 15-20, bouncing off and glazing off a hit, and finally put down. And who is it? Jade Walker.
We got an injured shoulder down here, it looks like, Jeff.
Ooh, that would be
Sewell.
Yep. Nephi Sewell, one of the Sewell brothers, going to get medical attention there. So hopefully he will be okay. Big defensive plays brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. And the Bears have had plenty today, including 2 interceptions by Beanie Bishop. Don't miss the Benny's Toast of the Game coming up here shortly in the 4th quarter. Benny's, the official champagne provider of Chicago Bears Radio. Tommy, if you can't find it at
It's
Benny's.
probably not worth drinking. It's something you read the Benny's commercial the same time you're talking about Benny Bishop.
Beanie,
Beanie,
Benny, Benny's, Beanie, Benny, Beanie, and Benny. Have you ever had a separated shoulder?
No. Well, on a bicycle wreck after I got done playing football.
Age?
Too old.
Circumstances?
I tied a T-shirt on my handlebars, and it unwound itself and slipped into my front wheel and flipped me over the top.
On the beach?
No,
Lakeshore?
down when I was riding down the sidewalk in Joliet. Knocked myself out, separated my shoulder and cracked my elbow.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So is this college age?
No,
post?
This is after I retired.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Tom, you're better than that.
Oh,
J-Mac.
Apparently I'm not.
Old National Bank sideline report. Ever have a separated shoulder? I would imagine you created more separated shoulders than gave them.
Nah, I never had sprained shoulders, stingers, all the above. Thank God, no separated shoulder.
Yeah.
Physical game. So that right there looked like friendly fire, right there.
Yeah.
Two guys closing in to make the tackle, and then the other guy takes the brunt of the hit.
My only broken bone was a broken collarbone slipping on wet grass in second grade, chasing my babysitter out of the house. We're going to take a break. 27-10. Bears over the Browns on the Bears Radio Network.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I deserve.
Wallner Law helped me get back on my feet.
Thanks to Wallner Law, I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
August means the dog days of summer, and that's when your air conditioner always seems to pick a fight with you.
And nobody has the patience waiting around weeks to get comfortable again.
That's why we like ABC Plumbing, Sewer, Heating, Cooling, and Electric.
During their warehouse clearance event, save up to $5,000 instantly on select heating and cooling systems already in stock.
Plus, get same-day installation when available with $0 down and 0% APR financing for 60 months.
Visit 4abc.com. That's the number 4abc.com.
ABC, consider it done. At Advantage Dealer Group, you get the better deal, period. Advantage. It's in the name. Good kid here. Every dealership in this town talks about having a great deal. But the better question is, who do you trust to give you one? That's why I drive an Advantage Chevrolet. 3 locations close to you, like Advantage Chevy Bolingbrook. But what really stands out is how Advantage treats people. I've experienced it, and I can confidently recommend them to you. Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook. Together, let's drive.
Illinois State University and Chicago's favorite football team have a lot in common.
A long tradition.
Illinois State is Illinois' first public university.
A history of success.
Redbird graduates earn $10,000 more than the national average.
And exciting young talent.
Our newest freshman class boasts our largest honors class ever. There's never been a better time to tune in on Sundays, and there's never been a better time to be a Redbird.
Learn more and apply for admission at illinoisstate.edu/admissions.
10-0 Browns lead went kaput when the Bears scored 27 unanswered. Bagent to Alexander, 25-yard touchdown. Santos, a 51-yard field goal. Case Keenum to Ahmed, 49 yards for a touchdown, and Brown for 6. And then Santos, a 49-yard field goal. One red zone trip today. The Bears, when they go to work, it's the Redbird Red Zone, brought to you by Illinois State University with more than 150 majors, low in-state tuition, and higher average salaries for young grads. You can create your legacy at Illinois State. So Dylan Gabriel remains at quarterback for the Browns. 1st and 10, left to right at his 29. And Nephi Sewell jumped up and ran off the field, Tommy. Maybe a little stinger?
It kind of looked like a stinger to me when he initially went down. And as the training staff kneeled over him, he was able to pop up, recover, and run off the field.
They put Gabriel under center, and he takes and gives on the cutback into Chroma and a bunch of other of his friends. Devon Booth, the running back for Cleveland. Not much there, but a big day defensively for the Bears. They've taken the ball away. Beanie Bishop, 2 interceptions. Chroma with a fumble recovery. So it's I think it's 3-1, right? Bagent had an interception. But really, really good stuff by the defense.
They did a really nice job of rotating the front 7. Don't get anybody too exhausted. Let everybody play fresh. And as the sun shines in the 4th quarter, they did exactly that.
It's always sunny in the 4th quarter at Soldier Field. When you're a Bear, they do great things. They empty the backfield. And the lefty, Gabriel, goes back to throw. Pressure coming. He throws it short. Larbadan makes the catch. And then he's hit by Jack Sanborn, put down. Enjoyed talking to Jack Sanborn the other day. Just thrilled. He's thrilled. You know what he's thrilled for, too? He's thrilled for T.J. Edwards.
Yeah.
T.J. Edwards is back. He knows how important it is. They were at Wisconsin together. They're both undrafted. Both have made great progress in their careers, and T.J. Edwards, back and healthy, did not play today along with some other starters. Pick up a 5.
We saw him make a big tackle for loss in that Tuesday practice, and he popped to his feet with his excitement as if it was in a game.
Yeah, and that leadership, some of these guys are not the most vocal, but they lead by example, and he's one of them. Chroma up the edge, and down he goes. Sack of Dylan Gabriel. We saw it coming from up here a mile away. He beat the right tackle, came in for his second sack, and this man is having himself a preseason game.
The right tackle gave up. He gave him a nice initial push and got him off his track, but then as he was able to close down into the path of the quarterback, he didn't position himself to get in front of him.
Fifth-year veteran, Mississippi State, third rounder from Baltimore, Tyree Phillips. In the punt. They've got 3 of them, so I'm not sure which one it is, but he kicks it high in the air and backing up the bomb. Caden Davis circles back to his 5, 10, 15, left at the 20, 25, and then clipped out of bounds just about the 30. I mean, now you kind of hold your breath when he's got the ball in his hands. He's got some speed, man.
He's a long strider, too. That was really surprised as he came around this corner towards the Bears sideline. I mean, he had lengthy strides that if he gets away from you, it's going to be difficult to catch, and you're not going to catch him from behind.
6:26 to go in this one. And Miller Moss at quarterback. 6-touchdown game in a bowl game that Caleb Williams could have played, but he wanted to have this man in the Holiday Bowl get some action at USC as he play fakes and rolls to the right. It is caught Ishmael, the tight end, and that is a physical move at the 35-yard line. He really manhandled the defender and picks up a nice chunk of yards on that play. Justin Jefferson, the linebacker. So he throws 6 touchdowns against Louisville. And you might even remember some of that, USC Louisville. And then he goes to Louisville to finish his career.
Ex-quarterback Jim McMahon had some unbelievable Holiday Bowls in the course of his BYU career, and to put up some the history type of numbers in that game.
2nd and 2, 38-yard line. He dips under center. 1 back set. The play clock down to 6, and a tap on the helmet for a change of play. Takes, turns, and gives. And the Browns are right back there. It's the undrafted rookie running back with the handoff. Coleman Bennett didn't see the light of day. That's a loss of 3. Kennesaw State undrafted out of Fort Lauderdale.
Won the Holiday Bowl, McMahon might have thrown 63 passes.
Oh, my.
In one game.
And now that you mention it, it seemed like BYU was always in the Holiday Bowl.
Yeah, I think that was the one game they had access to in the Mount. I think they were in the Mountain West Conference back then.
3rd down and 5, ball on the 35 for Miller Moss and the Bears. They're right to left. Moss looking at 1 deep safety. Play clock to 5. Gonna quick screen right, low throw. J.P. Richardson the catch, gets upfield, and away he goes with a cut to the 50. How about that sharp cutting? Creating space for himself in tight windows, gets to the 47-yard line on a first down with the Bears. See what I mean about all this speed and talent at receiver? 18 yards on the pickup.
The efficiency of the pass. I mean, it was a little low, but he got in a position where he could stay in a positive direction. And then it puts the defensive players on the immediate defensive because the runner, he's got the ability to attack where he sees fit.
After 5 straight incompletions, 2 completions in a row for Moss. Again, he doesn't get many reps at practice, but he takes every rep, according to Ben Johnson in the background. Play fake to the pocket. Moss, 16 on his back, connects perfectly to the 27-yard line inside the 25 on a strike to, I believe, Ray McLeod. It is, and a Bears first down. Nice setup there and nice transition to make that throw. Picks up 22.
Great job of complementing your protection. You get the nice time, be able to set on your back foot, and then throw the pass with great accuracy and speed, and rewarded with the catch.
The LA native in at quarterback will dip under center with 3:40 to go in the game, and a bright sunny afternoon has emerged here along the lakefront. 1 back set. Here's the take and give, and the rookie running back had a bit of head of steam and then turned away. Penalty marker is down.
It's been pretty flag-free for the Bears today.
Yeah, 2. That's 2 penalties. Nice job, Tom. Good recall.
Right.
Coleman Bennett, Tom. Coleman Bennett You may have crossed paths with this individual. Did you ever cross paths with Donnell Bennett? Kansas City Chiefs, Washington.
Yeah.
102 games, 8 years. That is his dad. And this guy played at Rice, Bucknell, and Kennesaw State.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 64. After distance to the goal line from the end of the run, first down.
Okay, so the penalty on number 64, that would be Tyreek Sapp. Tyreek Sapp, a rookie, and he's a rookie of note. They're trying to get as many guys up front. Bears have 418 yards of offense, Tommy, 7 yards per play and 15 double-digit plays. I remember a couple weeks ago somebody brought up efficiency in the run game, and Press Taylor said, Ben's all about explosives. Yes, the run game can be explosive as well, but explosives. And the Bears have had plenty today. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Here's the take and the give. Bennett up the middle to the 5, bangs down near the 4-yard line. So a nice run between the tackles, Tommy, for the rookie.
It was a nice job because once he got into the second level, he was able to turn himself sideways, make it difficult to become a tackle target, and then get extra yards because of it.
Pickup of 8 in the Redbird red zone. Thanks to our friends at Illinois State. 2nd and 2 at the 3. 3 minutes to go.
Little Z's an alumni of Illinois State, so he's always proud when you say it.
He's at the University of Hard Knocks mostly. Omar Kelly out to the right. Ishmael, the tight end, situates left, and they bring J.P. Richardson in motion as a blocker. The handoff to the rookie running back sprinting left. It is in for the touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Coleman Bennett worked hard to get to the front left pylon. A 3-yard touchdown run. Bears 33, Browns 10.
You know, whenever you take a chance when you got an outside blocker, J.P. Richardson, a wide receiver, you don't know how that's going to work out and if you're going to create running room. And they both complemented each other well. J.P. Richardson made enough of a block, and then Bennett was able to bounce outside and deflect tacklers away from his body.
Touchdowns brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. 7 plays, 70 yards on a drive beautifully executed by Miller Ross. 3:48 on the time of possession, and Bennett the touchdown. Extra point by Santos. It is up. It is good. And it's a fun day at Soldier Field. The preseason opener, 34-10 over the Cleveland Browns.
Well,
how about that?
We're talking, you know, when Ben talked about wanting to score a lot of points this year. And it starts with game one, day one, throughout the whole season. And here's evidence of it.
It's a mindset and a culture, and it's a way of life, and that's how it's going to be. He's always been that way. It just happened to come out in an interview with Dan Pompei, but that has been something I've heard and we've heard in the building since he got here. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Chicago Bears Radio Network. Jeff Tom and J-Mac here at Soldier Field. 34-10 Bears. 34 unanswered points, I might add. I got to, on that run, you can look at it as, hey, it's a fourth quarter, first preseason game run by a rookie running back. But the point of it is this. This whole no block, no rock. J.P. Richardson, not the biggest, he went out in motion. He wasn't going in motion to go out for a pass. He was going into block and create a lane for Bennett to tie some guys up. Everybody's got a block here. And they are great at it.
When you come to inside motion towards the end of the line of scrimmage, there's a high alert by the defense over there. Someone's going to get hit.
Here's Torrey Taylor again. End over end in the landing zone, and a return from the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to 25. And then a big collision. You heard the pads popping across the 30-yard line, right up the right hash. Not much wiggle. Bears quarterbacks today, 25 of 40, 62.5 completion percentage. 368 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 107.1.
Dante Manning made the hit on that kickoff right there. Just really is going to create a lot of interest from this game.
Well, Jason McKee had a bird's eye view down on the field. He's only credited with 1 tackle, J-Mac, but his pads are speaking loudly. First down and 10. Dylan Gabriel screen to the left. It is caught, motoring to the far sideline. The Browns pick up something positive out of it. But the J-Mac, when you hear those pads through the microphone, it's one thing to just dismiss it as, just loud noise, but when they're popping, all right? You're feeling it.
Yeah, and I mean, especially for these young guys, a lot of physicality going on for the young guys. Look at Deontay Manning making some big hits on kickoff and on defense. So guys are putting it on tape. Put it on tape, showing a high level of physicality will keep you in the league for a long time.
All right, we've hit the 2-minute warning with the Bears up 34-10. It's sponsored.
Vandenberg did look good today. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. It's been a pleasure for our first one. And I will get with everybody later on. It is time to go be enjoyable at the feast. Bonafesta. Cromer made his name today, and we're going to talk about a few other people tomorrow. Until next time and until next delivery, I am your boy, Postman 1914. Bear down, baby. Victory today, and we gone.